random haunter in the gym, and he does happen to be a wee bit ghost walled. This has happened now to 2 runners this tournament. Please be careful, folks. Yeah, it looks like the hunter's on Cedar's side, so I apologize for the little bit of the spoiler, but
the switch in here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think if Cedar's gonna try and use this drowsy, he has to lead with it to get through that. Otherwise, like, this is gonna go nowhere.
yeah.
Luckily, we'll die quick enough, but no reset strats or anything like that. Losing a lot of money here too as a result of this, so that is gonna put Cedar really behind. Actually,
Oh, absolutely.
Not just behind. That's gonna be a sizable loss because now he's gonna have to go find a Pokemon and take this on or grind up a drowsy. But you're just gonna try and find something here, and you already have this Heracross that's level 12, so you've lost a lot of experience that you just gain naturally through checks. So we're gonna check the Ampharos. Not a bad Pokemon. Solid B tier Pokemon in my book.
It doesn't seem like we missed any super action there.
Nope. Nothing found yet.
Just some struggles on the side. Although I haven't seen if there was anything missed on the Route 32, but I believe from when I looked at Vice's tracker, I don't think there was anything there.
Alright, the Ampharos will do it. I don't know if at level 4 it can be an Ice Beam Haunter, though.
You know, this has been real troublesome, and, you know, you never wish to hope that on anyone like this.
I mean, could you take, like, that optional level 3 trainer in Sprout Tower to catch up?
I would even consider fighting Bugcatcher Wade where he was on there. That's the guy on Route 30. So this is not even, no, this is on Falkner. Oh my gosh.
Got Psychic, that's right, he's got Psychic Ice Beam. Oh no.
Honestly, he's gotta have...
He's gotta go grind. He's gotta grind.
Well, no, he's gonna have to use the drowsy, just keep on... Like, you keep on potioning the drowsy in and just keep going it.
No, it's not gonna work.
The Heracross was unfortunate, but you hate to see it, folks.
Yeah, this is gonna. I think if I don't know what's gonna save you time more, trying to grind up the Ampharos or just trying to potion and pray that you can outlast Haunter's 20 PP between Psychic and thing, because that's not doing a lot of damage, and I don't think. I don't know. It's gonna work with a little bit of luck. We've got some switch strats here from Falconer, bringing out his Ace Sentret. At least you're through halfway of the troubles. Oh boy.
Cedar's gonna be feeling very pressed. We'll see how he reacts because he knows that there's no when you have this rough of an early game, you know you need to just step up your game.
Come on. Okay, to be fair though, Cedar's playing this out very well. As you see on Vice's side, there's not really much to talk about. Alakazam's just carrying it through with Bite. But Cedar's actually playing this out decently. There's a couple of different switches I would do. Use the Heracross to absorb more power points, but it's the best it's gonna get at the moment. Also, healing the drowsy, hoping that'll take it. You just let Heracross die here. I would have been gone for Vital Throw to save an input or save a text box, but it's gonna get through. Falconer has been cleared. Now Cedar's got to run.
Well, in the meantime, Vice is struggling against that Heracross.
Oh man, it's just. Oh, it hit 3 times. It was so close.
Well, the Alakazam already went down once. This was brought back in, so... Oh, my goodness. So, we might not have very much action item-wise. I mean, we have 3 badges, absolutely. But this has not been fun for either runner.
Okay, well. We have Whirlpool. Moment you get Surf, you know where we're going, Snowbear.
Well, honestly, we're still missing the Silver Wing there, as far as I
know. No, we're not. We are not. It doesn't matter. You go to my favorite place in the whole wide world of Johto.
I mean, we're going there anyways. There's always items there. Although your fondness from bingos still carries on to this day, huh?
It's the Tilt-A-Whirl Islands, okay? It's the greatest carnival of all time.
You're absolutely right. It goes well with this ice cream truck of a rando.
That ice cream truck parks outside the southwest corner saying, come down here, it's pointless, but yeah. Gengar is going to fall to that. Oh, it didn't actually fall, but it's going to fall anyways to that bite. So Vice having a couple of road bumps, but is cruising so far here through Azalea and Slowpoke. Well,
Cedar's
not really
got a lot of catch up to do.
Yeah, Cedar definitely. It's not. Obviously, it's way too early to just be like, oh no. But Cedar just sort of having to pay this. It just kind of happens when you just don't have a main that you can rely on early on, and then something like that happens, and then you just sort of have to deal with it. I'm sure Cedar knew looking at that moveset where it's like, I find one of those. How many ghosts are in this game? 4?
4.
Yeah, there's 4 ghosts in this game. You find a 4 and 251 chance. You just sort of have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That is the essence of Pokemon speedrunning and randos.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's just, you know, it's definitely the Murphy's Law in this kind of thing. We've had that happen a couple of times. Even, you know, the closest I can get was, as I've told the story before, is my triple electric move Lapras, and then encountering a ground type on the first trainer in Sprout. But that was lucky because when it's the first trainer there, you can still use a second Pokemon. When you have someone like Faulkner, or even with a higher level Pokemon, it gets a little bit dicey trying to catch something new and train it up enough to take it on.
Yeah, not quite sure what Alakazam's learning there, but didn't look like to have too many problems getting through here. We'll see what ends up happening for Cedar here. I mean, it's one of those things where it's similar to playing Gen 3 and up, where you always want to have a moveset that could deal with Shedinja, but like, what are the odds? So you can easily, like, obviously you want the most coverage that you could possibly get. As Cedar's actually going early into Azalea or Ilex Forest.
All right, Bugsy seems to be nothing. Vice seems to have fought Bugsy first. We've been missing in the small freezes. We seem to have missed, you know, the initial fights there. But Cedar's committed to us.
Yeah, Cedar's committed to just leaving. I don't know how many people actually do this. Because I certainly have never pulled this off. I guess unless your main is really that Heracross.
Well, when your main is that Heracross, you skip. You have no confidence. You just struggled with Faulkner. There's you have zero confidence in your Heracross.
Ooh, I have no idea what's happening right now. But like, wouldn't you even just like want to check? Sort of just save scum? Like I do appreciate the fact that Cedar is picking up. You just go? Are you sure, really?
You go for the Kenya.
What if, though? What if? Oh yeah, I get the Kenya. That's fair.
You get the Kenya. You get the bug catching contest main. You come back later.
Yeah.
You don't waste your time. You do everything you can without fights, and then you come back.
That's fair. I guess hopefully you just hope that fly isn't on Bugsy and you're good to go. Yeah, I do like how Cedar is picking up the extra items. I do feel like just what we've seen that this seed is delivering, you might want to have a few extra things hanging around. There's Fog Badge, so we've got 5 badges already. 2 away from seeing the lovely Rocket Tower. Yeah. Also half a surf to bring us to Tilt-A-Whirl Island, so...
Yeah, This is getting a little bit...
Exodia is looking good. That's a Crabhammer TM. That's not bad early on.
Okay, it looks like there was nothing in the charcoal house, because Vice just reset that back. We're trying to figure out, you know, from how these are to see what the items are, but it's just bear with us, folks.
This is globe double sound wave that confuses.
No, that's supersonic. Why?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
they both have
supersonic.
waterfall.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, that was on the headbutt guy.
Oh,
it was because of how the stuff kept freezing. They both have waterfall at this point.
Did I pull up the race time?
And Rising Badge for Vice. They'll be picking up Fog Badge soon.
Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so we have both Waterfall and Whirlpool accessible to us, and then we're half away from Surf. That opens up a few out-of-area, like, out-of-the-way checks. Like, really out-of-the-way checks.
Yeah.
They're gonna hope for probably an SS ticket or a pass. Hopefully they don't have to make this giant around-the-world vacation trip where they have to backpack to Whirl Islands or backpack it all the way to Tojo. That would be ridiculous.
We don't even get to see the nice moves on the tutor because of this is almost we're trying to make the best of this, folks.
Clear
It's
bell.
gonna be a little bit difficult.
That's a clear bell for Cedar there.
Yes, that is indeed a clear ball for Cedar.
Don't have a main to switch to the 40 because you got to be able to get through the sages, but
Well, you can if you had night strats at this point. You could climb. Well, they just need surf to climb Tojo Falls towards Victory. Oh, they wouldn't be able to get to Victory Road, but they could get at least level 30. And none of the Did Vice just buy a Vine Whip TM?
Vice definitely just bought a Vine. I was trying to think, like, what other move is Vines that slaps?
I question. I mean, I understand you need water coverage, but I don't think that's water coverage.
It is, though. Just by pure description and definition, it is coverage. Maybe he thought it was slam.
I beg to differ.
Maybe he thought it was slam or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make heads or tails of it, but like it's there. You have it. Whatever. If it works, it works. We'll see. If it pays off at the end here. Cedar just farming down here. Still with the Heracross, but probably looking for something a little bit more eventually.
Clear Bell?
Clear Bell was tower? No.
Okay.
Tower? Radio tower?
Oh, I think we might be just seeing it now. Okay, radio
it was
tower.
Buena.
Yeah.
It was Buena. I think it was
okay.
Buena. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little bit trying to juggle in with to see what I've missed in terms of things, but I think I've got everything now for both players. Obviously.
Why doesn't Cedar have Whirlpool again? Where was that?
Whirlpool was Slowpoke well. He hasn't gone there.
Right. All right, that's a start. Me, star you. That's not a half bad moveset.
All right. Well, in any case, so it looks like yeah, this is definitely going to be a little bit intense for both runners.
Open here, your
this
Yanma
is
checker is not going to have a ghost type.
As good as we can get right now, folks. It's unfortunate about it, but hopefully it'll settle down a little bit more. Oh, Vice resets. Just nothing on the bike shop. Wants none of this phone calls. This is the kind of case where you definitely throw in that. I'm not sure why you wouldn't throw in the Staryu. Oh, the Icy. I mean, it should be able, unless that Arcanine had something against the Staryu. This is where you. This is definitely a Kenya switch. If I had if I had anything, you just Kenya switch.
I mean, I think Cedar is just really dedicated to this, hoping for strength or hoping for some TM that's going to make the
Well, he does have Body
better.
Slam, so
yeah.
He's got Body Slam, so that's. I think that must have been a tutor move. And yes, Vice didn't teach Vine Whip.
Look, you have nothing better, and it's coverage. It is strong. If you think about it, super effective. It is stronger than the bite. So, and that double kick's gonna be nice. Yes, it is, because bite's only base 60 and Vine Whip's 35 times 2b 70.
Fair enough. It just everything I get in my body just does not like that. Please, no.
Well, you're not gonna like the red scale Cedar just found in National Park.
Oh, that means backtracking. We got backtracking and backtracking to do.
Oh, we got tons of backtracking. We got Whirlpool. We got a Waterfall Rising badge once we get Surf. There's the Soul badge. What is happening?
Well, what's happening right now is we have a certified Snow Bear Raw.
Did you gen this one?
We have a macro script that goes through and does that. But yes.
Did you push the macro script for this?
I did.
Hey.
This is definitely a start where you're gonna do it, and Cedar is definitely gonna take that wipe with the Kenya.
Oh, is that what's happening? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, it's depositing in. This is where you go back.
Hmm.
We still don't know about that Sun Current on Whitney's end, but I'll have to check out. It doesn't seem to have been anything on Whitney, so.
Wiggly Tuff's taking forever. There we go.
Okay, so Cedar did center in Azalea. When you skip Azalea, this is definitely what you do.
Sparkle. Now you gotta go pick up your Pokemon, though. Are we main switching? I think we're main switching. Oh, yeah, Waterfall Staryu, okay.
You make it work. Oh wait, he's like, wait a second, I forgot my main. Never
Yeah, I was
mind.
gonna say, because you do have double kick now you can replace Vital Throw with. It'll do just almost about the same amount of damage. You don't have to worry about your priority
Is he still
dropping.
Ghost Wall though?
I think he's still gonna go. I think he's still gonna go it. I feel like if he was gonna switch to Staryu, he would have done it now. With Waterfall, it would be good. I believe so too, because you can buy.
And also the double experience.
Yeah.
The double experience. He has already a Water Stone. He should have definitely could have gone another one. He's teaching Heracross Vine Whip.
Does he know that's not physical in this game?
It is. It is ghost coverage in quotation marks.
I guess covers one of the four neutrally. It's there. Yeah, you're right.
Only one of the four neutrally. It's resisted otherwise. Look, we've had you remember? I don't know if you've been, but we've had Perish Song as a ghost coverage move. This is only slightly different ghost coverage.
I've had Mirror Coat as ghost coverage. I understand the strategies and how painful they can be sometimes, okay? I understand this can happen. It's just really weird to see, because you just kind of wish this was Rando in Gen 4, because then it would actually be a physical move, but it's not.
I mean, I'm assuming it is... I'm assuming this is something... It gets a little bit better later on, but I don't know. This is... So
Snowbear taking a good whiff of the copium.
Yes, please. Oh, is this what Vice is doing? Oh, this is clever. This is... I have 7 badges. Wait, what badge did I miss that he has?
He has 7 badges?
The rockets are here.
Stole bad? No. Which one did I miss? What did I miss? What did we miss?
I gotta go check. I gotta go check what it is in his stream. Oh, never mind. It's not 7 badges, just 6 badges. But I thought I saw the rockets there, so I'm so confused.
Why would you bait me like that?
Anyways, Vice is taking a wipe there. I thought I saw rockets in there in that radio tower when he did that.
Sounds like they set up at 6 and then 7 they assault.
Oh, at 6 is they're saying. Oh, okay. Thank you, Vice. Not Vice, Wing.
Well, thank you, Vice, for demonstrating. Thank you, Wing, for explaining.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought they were on the outside at 6. I didn't realize they were setting up.
This is actually really cool. Both Vice and Cedar showing off excellent ways to wipe. As a strategy.
Generally, I would have wiped outside of the contest, but
yeah,
Vice did go all the way back to Radio Tower. I think in that case, I would have just deposited in the contest PC.
I mean, at this point, though, like, they're doing it well enough. You got to assume that unless you're being uber optimal like this, you know your opponent's also going through this, so they're not really worried about what they do with here or there. Just gotta wipe.
He just taught Supersonic to the Heracross?
I like this race. I want to see what this brings.
It's bringing pain to me.
I think you need to embrace the 55. You know, they say Freedom 55 or something like that? This is the Freedom 55 Supersonic era. You're just behind the times, Snow Bear, old man.
I am.
Embrace Gen 1 strats.
Let's see if I can adjust the volume of Vice. I apologize. When I did the pre-adjustment, I thought I had it a little bit better.
Vice is gonna say.
Oh my gosh! It was a Gengar. Oh my gosh! No. Oh, that's why Supersonic. Yeah, that's unfortunate, and that's a Zap Cannon. We see. Oh my goodness! Is he gonna have to rely on the self confusion procs? Okay, wait. Hold on. Gengar has Pedal Dance. It's hitting itself. Maybe after
the expendable setup. This is great.
He's got to stall.
It's an optimal strategy. It's an optimal strategy. It still does 3 instead of 1. When did he get HMO 3? When did we get Surf? What?
Just now.
Is that from Red Scale?
I believe so.
Okay, well, we got Flash. We got Surf. Now we're gonna have a Tojo fall check.
This is a going. I mean, does Vice have? Vice is only his level 4 Gyarados in there, and we're taking a wipe. Yeah, this is the well. This was the risk on having smoke balls that you can't get away from pokes. Oh my gosh.
Well, that Vice has to go back, right? There's nowhere else to go, to my knowledge. Well, you have Surf. You could do Union Cave. Yeah, I just feel you do a Surf. Oh man, Cedar is just having a rough one over here. Remember that mental fortitude I like to talk about a lot, Snowbird, as a sports coach and all that stuff? This is how hard are you going to clench your toes, your fingers, your butt, everything to survive what you're dealing with here? It's 2 ghosts! 2 ghosts Cedar's had to deal with. Both of them being resistant to the Vine Whip. And not getting confused from Supersonic. I thought I would never ever say that in a race, but this is why Pokemon's incredible. Vice takes an optional. We're a Zephyr badge away from Radio Tower telling us here's where's your SS ticket or passes.
Oh, it at this point, I am all in that it's Tojo Falls was the thing, and you want to go all the way back. I mean, okay, so Fly's got to be somewhere, but I'm thinking you definitely wanted that level 30. It's either Dark Cave, water Surfside, or level 30 or something in the grass on Route 26. You can do that. Although this is definitely something. This is the problem of everything.
This is the problem of everything? Which side are you looking at, just out of curiosity?
Both.
Do you have a suggestion other than just don't use your ROMs?
I mean, I think that is my suggestion. This is rigged. This is rigged all along.
Man. So, at this point, right? Of course, I can speak not being the racer. If I'm Cedar, I'm leaving Slowpoke well, and I'm doing the scale check. Like, I'm just doing other checks at this point.
Yes.
Like, you just gotta hope that Slowpoke... Like, you're just losing way too much time trying to do one check. Yes, you are opening up everything else, and Cedar, I think, is making the same call here. You just get out of here. You don't care about Bugsy. Hope nothing was on Bugsy, Charcoal Kid, stuff like that. Just go. Try and check with whatever else you have. Which, in this case, will work out, because... if he goes back, he's getting Surf, which means he gets Tojo Falls, and then we're hoping we get a new main.
Oh, by the way,
we're gonna go back.
We just got our Hive badge on Union Cave Surf. Vice, is that an intentional hitting of the spinner, or okay, no, definitely not. Not taking that step to the right. Just.
We got Hive badge?
Yes. It wasn't marking. Give me a second. Hive badge was in Union Cave Surf.
Man, so you go Tojo back to Radio Tower.
No, you climb the waterfall at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Go Tojo back to. Oh, are you actually? No, you're not gonna stay all the way on the other side. You can't. Can you get to? No, you need 8 badges to get to Victory Road, right?
You need Victory badges to Victory Road. It's not. Fly's not gonna be there. Fly is gonna be either False Director or one of those other surf checks. Also, there is a possibility in these Violet surf checks that we weren't able to check before. There's also the infamous Can You Return? We haven't done that yet either.
No, we have. It's a protein. It's a protein.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
nonetheless, though, this is definitely going to be a moment where you hope.
Was that the Can You Turn In or the Can You Return? I don't think.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. My apologies. I keep forgetting Kenya has a return item. No, the Can You Give was a thingamajig. I have no idea what that item was. I missed it. Yeah, we're definitely hoping they're going to be hoping for a squirt bottle on the waterfall or something like that to save a little bit of back and forth. Sweet Scent is not a squirt bottle. Nice attempt, almost there. SQ, SW. I can see how you're trying to do that. Yeah. But yeah, right at the moment, Vice most certainly has the lead. Not even just because of the mains, also just because the decision making on how to move through this, I think, is a lot better. I think Cedar has hyperfixated a little bit too much on certain checks, even though we did get through Slowpoke well. It just feels like a lot of struggles here, not just trying to get a better main or you know, suffering the consequences of the action. We have Sludge Bomb, a physical answer to ghosts. Not a great one. But it's there. Vice going to be taking on our level 5 rival. Cedar making his way through Azalea Gym.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a roughie.
God.
But you know what? We have to have at least one rough one. At least one.
Alright, so nothing with the Rising Badge check. We still
sorry.
got 2 more. One of these has got to have Fly, right?
Where's Vice's Death Warp point set? Is it still
Azalea still.
Okay. Bugsy claiming that they have discovered hyper potions. Well done. Now, unfortunately, they don't have high enough level Pokemon to repel through this, so it's going to be a bit of a...
Well,
slog.
at this point, you might want to take a wipe back, but... Oh
Rox,
my god.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, hold on. That's not in logic at all.
Oh, wait until you find that Zephyr badge sitting on top of the thing, Snowbear. Or sitting at the bottom of the thing. It's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen.
This is either Fly or they're Unwall.
You know
They're Fly or Unwall. Actually, no, Unwall could be much farther. Nope. Can you return his Fly? Can you return his Fly?
Is that actually the only check left? They have water.
Yes.
No, they don't have surf. Yeah.
No, it has to be. Can you return? It has to be the Fly. This has got to be it.
That would imply they find this plain badge.
Okay. It could be Squirt Bottle, but
they need plain badge for that?
well, no. I mean, no. They couldn't get. It could be a Squirt Bottle on 10-year return. Although.
Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like actual Squirt Bottle check, like flower.
No, Vice is right now going all the way over.
You have Whirlpool. Might as well do this check. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like nothing in Toja Falls.
Nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8th badge. That would have been a really nice time to go just dip and see what level 40 you could find here.
This is all right. All right.
Spring back into a Fire Blast Electrode action. This is gonna be rough. I don't know if Vice is trying to wipe. I think they're trying to get that one final check.
I think there's one check, and he was trying to go into it. This is trying to run away, but you can't run away from an Electrode, my friend.
Yep, didn't happen. Well, oh no, it did happen. Never mind. The routes look the same.
Okay.
Incredible how that happens in Gen 2.
Oh, one more point is we do have the False Director. We have 7 badges. False Director could be coming to haunt us again. Please, no more.
When are we gonna start calling it the True Director? That's an old rod. Soft Sand Girls does exist. Good call.
Oh my god. Soft Sand 2? Oh my goodness. No, he got the other surf checks. It's the other surf. Oh, it's the other surf check.
The island.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
check, yeah.
Not quite yet, but
You got too excited for Kenya, Snowbear.
Look, this is just.
Nah, you trash on me for getting excited about Tilt-A-Whirl Islands. Wait, could it be in Tilt-A-Whirl Islands?
Fly cannot be there
we
yet.
don't have
But there's. We don't have a way of North Johto yet.
HMO1, HMO. No, I'm kidding. What would we need to get there?
Oh yes, please, yes. Cut. We want cut. We want more backtrack. All the backtrack.
No, we don't. No. See, I like people, and I don't want them to have to backtrack a bunch. And there's the Zephyr badge. I am so sorry that Snowbear rolled this
Wait, you're not even...
It's Rock Smash checks. They have TMO8! They have TMO8!
Well, that's still not logic.
It's
not until Squirt Bottle.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Really. Squirt Ball, you have to be able to buy Rock Smash for it to be in logic.
Oh, is that what unlocks that? Oh yeah, because the woman buys the thing. Yeah, that's right. Nope.
Alright, so it's not the
Director.
Kenny Return. It's Soft
Director or
Sand,
Soft Sand Girls.
Flash Chamber.
Wait, that's an 8th badge. We can go to Victory Road.
Well, that's not gonna. Well, that could be an unlock, but that's not gonna be Fly.
Snowbear, they've gone around the world. Do they need Fly anymore? Look how well they've both been
Survey says
death-warping
yes.
all over the place. I don't think they need Fly anymore. We're gonna find all 16 badges in Johto.
I do believe CedarBoy has his Surf now, though, from the turn-in.
Yes,
I haven't paid. It's been harder to pay attention.
I've just been sort of, my eyes at this point have just sort of wandered away because there's so much backtracking that my eyes also want to backtrack into the back of my skull. Just because that's just how the randomizer's working. Alas, I'm pretty sure we've got Surf now. We'll be able to confirm that after the Rising Badge check here. Vice?
Oh, okay, Vice did save by the soft sand girls.
I think
I think at this point, this is a second optional he's fought in
Third.
the cave.
I think 3rd. Oh, in this cave, yeah, 2nd.
In this cave, this is definitely this is a. I think at this point, both of the runners' mental is broken. I think if there was any, if we thought we've had the best of Snowbear Seas, I think this one's got. I think we've got another one coming.
You know, all Vice is missing is that level 10 Murkrow guy to hit, and then we've just hit all the optionals that are understandable that you'd hit. So, if we can make that happen, just for the memes. Sometimes I feel like we're too focused on the speedrunning in this speedrunning tournament.
But I don't want to speak it into existence.
I mean, I understand it's a speed running thing, but when do we do the meme running? When do we have a tournament where we have to hit the maximum number of memes? Oh, we can do Flash Cave. We can do Flash Cave. That's true too. We do have Flash Cave. We can check here.
Yes, we had the Flash Cave. This is why he's backtracked this entire time. He's not gonna go back to do the Rock Smash checks quite yet.
You wanted me to rot saying it was Victory Road check. Although it can't be checked now, but if you're gonna find something, you're not gonna be able to. Oh, there's a Squirt Ball. Okay.
We have the Squirt Ball.
All right.
Fly shenanigans continue. We can let's go fly in Whirl Island. This is what you've been asking for the entire time.
I've just been asking for Whirl Islands. I didn't ask for the devil in Whirl Islands. I was just asking for Whirl Islands. Okay? I just like Whirl Islands. Okay.
Look. You brought in the monkey paw here. It's already curled up. You had your wishes.
In Canada, I was gonna say in Pokemon.
Look, we got the Apom. We got the Apom.
That would be a cool reskin of Apom. Let's get like a. Oh my goodness, what's the region name for Gen 9? How did I lose this? Paldean Apom. It's like demonic with a monkey paw for a tail. That would be cool. I would like that a lot. Hope to see that in a DLC. Either way, CedarBoy is going to be getting caught here in the whirlpool with the Tentacruel. Meanwhile, Vice going to be doing the skip over here. It is slightly faster to do that. Has to teach the Rock Smash.
All right. So these are all now in Logic 2.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
What's going on is we have one heck of a race, Snowbear. And thank you everybody for joining us for it.
Oh, absolutely.
How many races do we have after this in this, like, I saw the schedule only went up to tomorrow?
We have some more. We have a rematch. We have one more race today that's coming right up after this. We have one race Monday, we have one race Tuesday, and we have the last race Wednesday.
Nice.
That would be the first round, and then we'll have another set of schedules to do.
Who had Skull Bash on Route 46 on their bingo card? Nobody, because no one would expect that.
Alright.
Vice is now going to go unlock the 20 and start making decisions. Where's the first way you go, Snowbear? Is it Morty? It's Morty, right? You go straight to Morty.
At this point, you go straight to Whirl Islands, because you go straight to Whirl Islands. Although, actually, you're going to be a little bit under-leveled, so...
My man.
Maybe not Whirl Islands.
I understand you wouldn't expect it, but maybe it would have been wise to pick something up outside of Victory Road, because that would be high enough level to get through Whirl Islands. I don't think it goes past 28 in there. I think?
No, 27 is the highest you can see in Yeah. Well, I mean, that Electrode would have been something to pick up, and yeah, it might have been a little bit hard to wipe back, but that was something to do. You pick up a level 30. Although Vice is... I think he's gonna go on a hope and a prayer and ask for the roamer. If there's one thing we can wish for is to give our runners the roamer so they don't have any trouble with this anymore.
Excellent memory on Vice's part to remember that Rock Smash was unlearned after that reset.
It looks like Rock Smash was not fruitful at all, unfortunately.
Not yet. Or are those the only checks with Rock Smash?
No, those are all 4.
Rock Smash did nothing for us. You're right, Snow.
Hey, you saved 1,000 $Poké.
Yeah, but what did it cost mentally?
Everything.
Everything at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Cedar on the other side, not even a high enough main to get through with the repels. This has been a bit of a rough one for our Cedar Boy, but
Vice not having a great time against the rival either. This is
I don't think either of them are having a particularly spectacular time right now in the race. They're just kind of working through whatever's been thrown their way, and there's like nothing to make up for it in these like encounters-wise weren't even, other than that Electrode, there was nothing that you saw that would be particularly superb. So just one of those.
Yeah, this is definitely something. All right, we got the roamers, and hopefully the audio's high enough we can hear it.
I think it just paused on me, so I have no idea what it is.
Well, I heard 2 of them. The third one is a mystery.
It's actually just forever stuck in stone.
Exactly. The second one, I believe, was an Electabuzz. The first one, I didn't quite recognize it, but Vice is definitely going for the roamers. And we'll have to wait until Cedar Boy comes, and hopefully his audio is working.
We're actually getting it looks like a dip to Mount Mortar, potentially. A little bit of a back and forth here on Vice's side.
This is definitely the dip back. Oh, and it looks like he did pick up Zephyr badge, I believe.
Now it's interesting at this point because despite the fact that Cedar Boy has been kicked significantly behind by his own main, the amount of space to make up between himself and Vice will depend on what Vice chooses and finds based on his pathing, because as far ahead as Vice is having that squirt bottle, which is where again? You have to remind me. Flash Cave? As far as he is because he's gone back and done all those checks, if Vice ends up doing a lot of longer areas and doesn't end up finding anything that gets him progressing even further, as little chance there's going to be because you have Whirl Islands, Mount Mortar. But the point being, depending on where you go, if Cedar Boy ends up making a different decision, that ends up being slightly faster. That's where kind of a little bit of randomizer luck comes into play. But we have yet to see how much it's going to impact Cedar's chances to catch up here, just between mains and overall shenanigans happening with ghost types. So
yeah, this is, oh boy.
It's definitely one of those things where it's just a couple of things go wrong, and there's a lot to make up for it. You got to start hoping for some things to go your way.
We got Cedar Boy. He's doing our true director check.
I like this call because you're already here. You've already struggled. There's a check in your face. It gives you the XP that you need. Hopefully, you can get through that.
Oh, never mind.
So far, and Ekans is taking down the Heracross.
No, this
oh
is
my goodness!
He did Sludge Bomb so he could take a wipe back again.
Oh, he wanted the wipe? I thought he was going for it. Okay, never mind.
I thought so too, but
I don't know. We hit Supersonic at one point. Can you blame me?
Look, honestly, at this point, I think what's going on in both runners is that how if I don't know what I'm doing, the other person how can the other person know what I'm doing? And I think that's working doubly so on us commentators because I'm absolutely lost and confused about what they're gonna try to do, because this is just
go west. Go to Whirl Islands. It's right there. Do it. It's like 15 checks. How could it go wrong? Not a chance. You already know everyone else is stuck in the middle of nowhere. You might as well get lost in Whirl Islands with Flash. But Cedar is gonna go pick up Squirt Bottle. So This is what we're talking about. Has Cedar done everything that Vice did when they backtracked?
No,
Okay,
he's done the same things. This is gonna be his first time getting the squirt bottle.
Right.
And then, yeah, this is. In the meantime, I don't want to talk about where Vice is. We don't talk about this place. It's not a good place anyway.
Wait, did he do gap skip?
Yes, I think most of us runners do gap skip.
Oh, thank goodness! Such a cool.
Luckily,
strategy.
at least he's on the bike.
Oh, he's on the bike. Ooh, that's a flex.
We don't accept these people who stay put their foot on the ground. You gotta keep your feet on the pedals.
Some of us are just old.
Wait, CedarBoy's. Oh, he's talking to the guy.
Is that Speedy? Is that save you time? That can't save you time. There's no way.
No.
What?
No, that was totally.
Oh, they were trying to save me. That's unfortunate.
That was talking to Earl, I believe his name is.
Good old Earl. Look, that NPC is a classic. Taking you places is what you need. Wait, people don't know what gap skip is? It's just when you skip the second trainer, you just skip over what looks like it is the gap. Don't worry about me. I use ice cream trucks and gap skip and tilt-a-whirl islands. You don't have to worry about anything I say. I'm not the speedrunner you should be following for top-tier strats to win tournaments. I can make your runs entertaining, but I'm not going to win a tournament.
Oh, you absolutely do.
What's that?
You absolutely do make it entertaining.
I'm the guy where I'm like, there's one check on the other side of the universe without Fly going. Logic. It's a randomizer. There's no logic. Everything's all over the place. Whatever. That is Houndoom with some stuff.
Yeah, anyway, so we should be seeing what Morty has if he's anywhere needed, please. We got Parasol and...
Literally telling you to perish.
Thunderbadge.
It was needed. Wow.
I'm in shambles. I am in shambles.
Morty twice in a row putting Snow Bear into the box saying, love me. Gotta give Morty love, man. It's just, you always need Morty. Yeah, so we're actually see Vice go over. Oh, there is 7 badges. That also means that rockets are open in general. So.
Oh, they've been open. They have over 8 badges at this point.
I know, but I'm saying like we were talking about Rocket Tower and Roll Islands, but there's also rockets here, which is on the way through some checks in Mount Mortar as well. So this makes more sense now with everything that you have.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, so CedarBoy hard resetting there. That's significantly slower than a soft reset. Remember, folks, A, B, start, select is your soft reset.
Now I'm going to push that button by accident and lose a bunch of time, thanks. Either way, Vice is going to go through middle because you do have Waterfall. I believe with Surf and Waterfall, that's radio card. What is that,
Oh,
9 checks here in total? 8? Something like that? 10? There's 5 here, and then there's 4 up the Waterfall? 6 up the Waterfall? Or do you need strength to make it more?
There's like 10 checks. Like, I think there's like 6 in the first room, and then...
4 behind the rocks, that's what it is. Yeah.
Like 3... Oh, no, there's 3 in the upper chambers that are strictly Waterfall locked, and then you got the 4 strength ones.
Right.
I think it's a total of like 15 checks overall, and just world side. That's all. There's a lot of items.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm confused because I play
in the waterfall section. Yeah.
I play crazy full item rando, so there's a lot more than 15 checks.
Well, there's more. I mean, with that, you have a couple of hidden items too.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 more hidden items in the waterfall.
I think, and then there's like 2 outside on 42 or something like that.
There's one on. There's one on
the rock
outside on the island, and then there's one more on the edge outside. So we got so many.
We've got Psychic Alakazam on Vice's side now, so that's gonna be a big boost to damage. That's gonna help clear things quite a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing going with CedarBoy at this moment. Unfortunately,
it's definitely a special attacker focused seed. And, I mean, you've already seen it because of the 2 ghosts that have completely locked it down, and it's not like anything has been learned on the likes of the Heracross to make it stand out. So this is definitely going to be, like, this difference in time right now is most certainly making it through your main difference. Vice, I would say Cedar did even more searching, but Vice just kind of found a couple of stronger Pokemon quicker early on. So a little bit of luck in favor for Vice.
Oh my
I think
gosh,
also
Vice is
decision making.
underleveled.
Yeah,
This is why. Oh, this is why I think going to Mahogany Rocks would have been better. If you have candies, use them now.
Yeah, it would be candy time.
But this is the absolute. I have done this mistake too many times, and it has costed me like 5 minutes because you think, oh, caves don't have that much encounters. This floor in particular has a lot of encounters. I don't know how. I don't know where they all come out. But if you remember the old Gen 1 days with all the Zubats and Mount Moon,
why would you bring back that trauma, my man? Why would you bring that up? Why do you talk about the Zubat? Now they're gonna show up everywhere. they're gonna be the Pokemon on the 2 rockets that show up at the thingamajigs, the towers, the statues.
Oh yes,
They're both actually doing Mount Mortar. So Cedar's kind of in the same spot as Vice, with only slightly less because Cedar skipped Morty. So
correct.
Unfortunately, that could be unfortunate because it is required for the Thunder Badge. But Cedar will be able to do the majority of checks for now, and then maybe suss out eventually to go back.
Has that I forgot to mark earlier.
Yeah, at this point, if I did the same mistake that you were just talking about, where I'm going into here and I can't outrun these things, I would probably just teleport out and keep going. Because you are going to lose a lot of time just hitting all these encounters.
Well, at this point you accept it. Although Vice is getting very unlucky. That is a very, he's luckily able to run away from that Persian, but that's not a sure thing at all.
Oh, you're way faster than that
Peter's also doing that same mistake too, with a much slower main. So
yeah, I don't know how the Heracross is gonna make it through this. Like with all the stuff, it's not gonna be able to outrun because Alakazam is base 125 speed. Heracross is 70. It's gonna be very scary depending on what you find in the back here that you cannot repel away from. So.
Well, luckily there is a Politoed in here, so if you're looking for a main switch, that is a main switch.
Yeah, you got the Psychic TM. You just hope that it can learn Surf. So the Surf and Psychic is more than enough to get you through anything, especially once you have to start X-iteming anyways. Yeah, and their Cedar is actually Nope, going back in. All right.
He's committed, although I don't know what his repel situation is because he was getting even encounters in the bottom section.
There is no repel situation, Snowbear. This is just going for it. I feel like at this point, it's just to go for it.
He's acknowledging that this is.
Actually, instead of using an escape rope, I guess that's just an extra safety. It's like maybe I found something, but if not, and I wipe, here I go.
No,
back
that's it. No, this is. I have a level 22 Heracross. I am going to die.
Yeah, it's the safety in case of death, but.
This is definitely... Cedar needs to catch something, please.
Yeah, the level 22, even going into Rockets. Yeah, the Rockets aren't that high level, but you at this point, you need to choose something different. It's just not good enough. Even if... It's that trap where you have Stab, and you have a good move set, but, like, it's on a Caterpie level of strength compared to your opponent. You have to assume that something's going to be going on here. I don't think Vice has found anything here.
On top of the tower?
I've lost Nuzlocke to the Mighty Caterpie all over the place. Why do you ask? We don't need to talk about Destiny Bond Caterpie or Sacred Fire. Oh man, Sacred Fire Caterpie. That one's immortal.
Gosh, that sounds
I hate it.
Terrifying.
In the early game, it is. In the early game, it ended my run.
Oh yeah.
Point being, luckily Cedar is getting through this. I think Vice has almost done the checks back here, and then I don't think we found anything in here yet, so both of them going to be taken, for now, what looks to be.
Cedar hasn't seen the Politoed.
That is true. He doesn't have a high enough main to see the Politoed.
Well, no, the Politoed is level 30 something. It's just a rare encounter slot.
But I'm saying because he's not level like 28 to force that rare encounter slot out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's seeing everything else.
There's a rare Phanpy.
Yeah, we saw that both on Vice's side as well.
No, but would you pick up the Phanpy to use a rare candy on to get a level 33 Dawn Fan?
At this point, I'd be desperate, yes.
Like, I feel like that might actually be a solid play. Like,
yes, if you would do that, you get the Dawn Fan, you no longer have encounters that you're getting repels with.
Yeah.
And Dawn Fan's solid. It's just
Dolphin's good.
it's just not what I think people want to be running.
We've got a slightly off-colored giraffe rig on Vice's side. Take a look at what Red Gyarados is giving us. A heal for that poison. What a generous god. As we're going to dip into Rocket section now here for Vice.
Okay, so hopefully we're going to have some Sandy there, and it looks like we apologize for all the technical difficulties right now. This is not under our control.
Well, don't worry. Once Cedar comes back, we're going to see a level 33 Dawn Fan on the screen. We're going to see the play. It's going to happen. Materializing a main for CedarBoy.
At this point...
I did jazz fingers like it's going to matter.
I appreciate the effort. If I could see it, I would have been applauding it too.
Yeah, so at this point, you're probably going to see Rocket Base. While you're here, would you just do all the checks on Route 44? And just like the first part of Ice Path? Like, you're not going to find Fly, but would you just do it?
It's me, Snowbear, yes. But that's just something I myself do, but it is definitely not always advisable. Although people have known me to do those checks anyways. I have gotten my plate and badge there too many times. Although CedarBoy just threw away a super repel to pick up Nugget. I'm not sure I agree with that.
But a Nugget is 10 super repels, so winning.
But he has to buy the super repels first.
And? I didn't say there was
a store there. Well, the Mahogany store there doesn't appear until you finish the radio tower.
He's gonna get Fly on False Director, duh. Card keys and rocket thing. And... Look, at this point, that's the kind of logic you're looking for. That's kind of the logic you need at this point, especially if you're in CedarBoy position. You're just hoping that things are smooth, but at the same time, if you see that, your opponent can see that too.
Yeah.
Then you start to sweat a little. So maybe you want it to be a bit chaotic. I still think that Whirl Island's here.
Unfortunately, they're both going the same route, so
yeah,
it's just not working out for CedarBoy as much. There's a lot of more checks that Vice has done, so they're kind of neck and neck. But unfortunately, that means that CedarBoy might himself fall into that trap as well. Going for that tiny giraffe.
Shiny.
Well, at this point, it's a level 30.
Yep.
It can have stab psychic. And because it's a shiny, it's a set 10 special DV, which is above average.
Yes.
Oh, it's workable.
You know what?
I'm on that.
Take it. We're taking. No, you know what? Take it. No, I think that's actually a smart catch. Like, yes, you lose a tiny bit of time every time. What is it? A second and a half every time?
It's more like 15 seconds every match, every fight.
Why? Why?
Oh, sorry. The shinies. It's not 30 seconds.
It comes out once. Just don't die. Forehead.
Okay. Nope. No, he's still committed to that Heracross.
Maybe it's just for repelling things in the future.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't have to come out if it repels everything.
He's teaching Surf. That's a moveset. Look, Surf,
that is a
Thunder,
moveset.
Flame Wheel, Psychic. That's a moveset. I honestly, Cedar, I don't know why you're not just switching over at this point. Your Heracross. I think you need to put him aside. I think you need to put him on the bench. He's done well, but I think it's time.
Flat the bug. Bring out the giraffe. That's a Ho-Oh. Oh boy, we know what Ho-Oh has. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it didn't use Aeroblast, alright.
No, it's choosing to use other moves.
Man! It's choosing to be obnoxious, that's what it's choosing to be.
Oh my gosh, I can't think. When you say it's choosing to be obnoxious, I couldn't help but think of the Finding Nemo. What's your... I'm obnoxious! We got the card key for Vice there.
Oh, this card key. Alright, well, we definitely know Rocket Tower is something we were looking at anyways, so...
We got the Pokegear here as well.
Wow! Kind of blush emoji that went to Mount Mortar first, isn't it? I just said that. Oh, never let me commentate again, man. Oh. Oh, God. Ooh. Trying to appeal to the kids of the day. You know, me being the super old man that I am, 31.
Oh my gosh, you're dating me, man. At this point, I'm older than you, man. This is. Oh,
I know.
please, no more.
I actually joke I'm not old, but then when I say that, everyone else feels older, and I go, Either way, we're definitely gonna see Vice get through this place way faster than Cedar is. I think that's gonna be the standard statement we're gonna have for all of this race at this point. If Cedar is truly dead set on using this Heracross and not the shiny Giraffe rig. Because
honestly, I
2-hit KO versus a 1-hit KO with a shiny poke is about the same amount of time loss and riskier with the 2-hit KO. So
well, especially if you're using Vital Throw, because he still hasn't taught double
didn't
kick.
he double kick? So
double kick is just faster because if it hits
same
once
strength,
and
almost.
it's the same. If it hits once.
Actually, it's better because no, it's not. So if it's base 30,
doesn't show the super effective.
45 times 2. It's 90. Vital Throw is 105. Like, the difference in power is negligible. And like you said, it won't show the super effective thing, so...
If you hit it. If you get it with the first hit.
Yes. Well, chance of that happening.
Oh, there was a Rainbow Wing I missed on both sides. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is definitely the location.
Why did the Rainbow Wing disappear on? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, no, this was the answer here. You definitely need to do a lot of this. I'm almost curious if Vice will go to Tin Tower now. Before
it's on the path. I think at this point you don't go to Route 44 Ice Path. You have
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you have other things you got to do. That stuff can wait.
It's not a hamster to Eradicate currently powering the power generator. Fighting powers.
No, I can't help but think of now these old references. I'm just a rat stuck in a cage.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
So we had solar power, the power of a sweaty boxer, and a rat.
Yes.
On its resume, put hamster, though, so you wouldn't actually know until you met its name was Radicate, not Hamsticate. Oh, I'm naming my Radicate that. Oh.
Oh, man.
Either way, Rocket Place was the right call, as now we do have access and a much better choice to go left instead of right. Don't need to check anything along the way to Blackthorn. We have a lot of checks in 2 areas in the West Johto region.
Let's see if Vice pulls a favor for me and talks to Douglas.
You have card key marks?
Yes.
Okay. Couldn't see it at first.
Oh my goodness.
Just confirming, you can find Fly in Tin Tower, right?
Yes. It's in Logic. As far as I know, it's in Logic. With how all these things are, Fly can be almost anywhere.
Almost, yeah. On the bright side, though...
At this point, if we find the pass, it can be pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to see right now is pass. Yes,
Price is talking about this flamethrower there. So we know there's a flamethrower TM out there in the world.
Once again, only benefiting Vice. Nothing on the grateful...
It could be almost...
Teller.
I mean, honestly, Shawnee, it almost effectively could be there.
It's yes, it can.
Okay, not with our rule set, but we'll pretend it can be.
It feels like it is, but on the bright side, neither runner has been sort of put in a position where you're kind of hyper-focusing on it. Like, you couldn't hyper-focus on it in this, because just... You're being pulled back and forth all over the place in this seed. It almost makes...
We still have False Director and Soft Sand that could have had this whole stuff solved.
Yeah, but you know what? They also were given enough progression where they don't have to worry about... Like luckily given enough things and enough bulky checks that you're not starting to do the last checking areas. Because what does Fly get you if you found it on Soft Sands? Nothing, right? You still have to go somewhere else. So it's not like Fly... is saving them time to go get the other checks. They've been essentially coerced into doing it. So... Sacred Fire Dragonite. Hello.
Boy. Well, right now Vice is in the tower. We're just
Oh
a
yeah.
little. We're hopefully we get this eventually solved for the next race or something. But
Can you send me a link to that race time, please?
of course I
Thank you.
can. I'll
I'll
try to
tank my
commentate as much as
computer.
I can. It is a little bit ahead of the stream, which is overall in general. So we're trying not to spoil too much. But while it's hard to see what's going on, it's trying to track.
Wait, is that Snowbird currently entering the ROM by himself off camera? Oh, we're back. Anyways, he's kicking his own logic. It's a bloodbath out there.
Anyways, we had the lovely sages out here.
Snowbear is gonna let me commentate the rest of this race while he signs apology cards to both Vice and Cedar for the logic proposed in front of them. Because this is one where you gotta send flowers and chocolate, Snowbear. I'm just saying.
Oh shoot! A simple apology card doesn't work?
No, I think this time I think you're sending gifts on Christmas and possibly Valentine's Day. I'll convince him to ask for an Easter gift too, because this one's kind of rude. This one's been a little rude. The 40 on Vice's side, Cedar most likely going to be doing the same. Actually, maybe Cedar goes up Tin Tower first just because of the main differences.
Might have to, yeah.
I don't. Oh wait, no, that is Tin Tower. You know what I mean?
No, Vice is in Tin Tower, yes.
No, I meant Cedar. Don't worry about me.
Also, I totally walked away. What was that Suicune that we just totally had a fantastic battle with?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I scratched my head, drank some water, looked away, and I missed it. I don't know how, but I did. I'm so sorry. I'm a little tired today.
It was a fantastic battle.
It was a great battle. It was Lapras. That's what it was. I saw that. I saw. I just
Lapras.
lost it.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance to hear the roamers first time.
Oh, I totally talked over them. I know what I did. I'm just gonna take full responsibility and also sign apology letters to both these runners. We do see a Route 44 check here from CedarBoy though. Again, I think this makes more sense for him because of the main situation.
For him, it makes more sense because yeah. Although honestly, I think if he had just switched the giraffe, he wouldn't have as much trouble. Giraffe is not great.
It doesn't matter
The giraffe is still better than this poor Heracross.
I actually think Giraffe Rig is fine in like the situation where it would be a really like high-level main at this point because you're using it enough. I think it would be fine simply because of its typing. Its typing gives you that ghost immunity. It has a good enough offense and speed stat that it can work. It's kind of one of those I'll take it sort of pokes. It's just it hasn't been used at this point. There's the flamethrower TM we were talking about.
Yeah, that's
so
that experience
another
with the
bonus
Hardened
device
Black right now. Yeah, so that was no, absolutely no. I just think at this point it just needed something, and you know this is I would say this is a problem with running Heracross, but I think this is not Heracross's fault. This is just everything just going against CedarBoy, and I think there's sometimes you have to cut your losses. You can't just be a sunk cost fallacy at this point.
I do think this is most certainly I took a risk with Heracross and I'm getting burned for it. I don't think this is so much of a... There's Fly on Tin Tower!
Alright, who had that in their bingo card?
I did. Actually, I had Royal Islands. Never mind, sorry. I'll hand over my 5 Poke Coins. Yeah, I do think that this is not even... Like, yes, bad luck because didn't see the Alakazam, didn't see the Gyarados, didn't make any of that.
And Mineral Badge here. Okay. Alright. Maybe Cedar will make his way there. Alright, what do we have at the top of this lovely tower? Ah, the Mighty Kakuna!
We've had Caterpie and Kakuna. Can't wait for the,
I feel like this is like at least the second or third Mighty Kakuna we've had.
It's definitely made that way. Nonetheless, we do see Cedar taking the correct trainer here to save time, just without Fly going back, and he's not going to have Fly because we know where it is now. Now I would say Vice has not even just a large lead, this is an enormous lead because so many things are being completed simply because you have a good enough main. Now he can go to Whirl Islands, he can go to Cyanwood, there's going to be no punish here. He gets SS Ticket or Pass, he's going to be flying through this now.
Yeah, this is the unfortunately for CedarBoy, not only has his early games been troubling, he now has the Fly difference, which is this is not the death knell, but it's way too soon. There's too much that can go on.
Oh, of
But
course.
this is the scales are heavily tilted towards Vice at this point.
I meant to finish my thought earlier with the Heracross. I do think, while there was a lot of unfortunate luck here that there wasn't a lot found for Cedar on his side at the beginning, I also think it's a decision difference here where there were a lot of opportunities to try and look for something that would be higher level or different and be more functional, especially with looking at the TMs that you're getting. Like, you know, there's a lot of opportunities to just even make an average special attacker good with Surf and Psychic, and it hasn't happened yet. So Vice is definitely going to be rolling in the dough with the Flamethrower, with the Psychic, with the Surf. This Alakazam is going to clean house on anything it finds. Also, the level difference is enormous. Like, there's a lot of great things going for Vice here if they were going pound for pound.
Yeah, Vice is absolutely playing well with this right now. I mean, as well as you can be with how this ROM has thrown everyone for a loop. Vice has been showing his veterancy, you know, knowing how to keep his head cool when things go horribly wrong.
And even both racers have made spectacular Death Warp. Like, they've shown, like, they've demonstrated how to go all over the place with all this backtracking, using those warps to the PCs and using trainers versus wild. Like, just actually, we're kind of getting a showcase of what you can do to make it work for other people to watch if they, because I personally don't use warp strats or wipe strats because I don't think about it very often. So it's cool to see all the different ways that both of our runners here have figured out to do that, and to relative success for both of them depending on what situation they're in. So like, they both have played this seed out well. The time difference really is the main here, which is reassuring for future races. Just knowing it's as simple as figuring out, hey, you know what? Like, it's not over, but like, just thinking about, hey, how could I have gotten through this a little bit different? I think so far with CedarBoy's decision making here with sticking to the Heracross, I think he has made the correct calls and skipping some of the more combat intensive places. Don't ignore Light Tower. Light Tower doesn't mean anything, but ignoring the more combat intensive higher level areas and just try and go for a little bit of sort of these off checks. Hope you get some XP along the way until you're ready to go back. Because at this point, you don't have Fly. You just keep going all over the place until you find it. That's just going to be his life throughout this seed. Meanwhile, Vice is just going to be sort of having the easy street at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Vice has got ahead, you know, kind of he's gone heads and tails. That Vine Whip doing a lot more work than I've willing to give it credit for.
Rainbow Badge in the lighthouse. Okay.
Right, so Vice is gonna have to go there eventually.
A beautiful stained glass display outside Amphi, which I think would look spectacular over the Jotonian, the horizon, that thing. I think Cedar is actually gonna go Whirl Islands early. Now that I think about that he's here, I think he'll go Whirl Islands early. I think he's hoping that with the amount of items in there that he finds Fly and Goes, he won't find it, but he might find other stuff that'll lead him. Maybe he goes to Kanto and just says, forget Fly.
I guess so, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say how they're gonna do it, but I think at this point, Cedar's just gonna try to find any out he can.
Yeah, we've said this time and time again. Sometimes you just need to go for the checks that you could achieve, right? Logic sometimes just has to be put on the side table, and you just keep going forward, right? So Cedar's gonna make his way here. I fully expect a Whirl Islands check here. Maybe even Signwood.
You're committing.
Yeah, you're here.
You're here.
Best bet for Cedar, in my opinion, without Fly here, just the way that I feel, would be SS Ticket. That way your trip back, you've got more things you could do in Kanto. At least just stuff to do, right? Until you feel strong enough that you can go back and clean up the rest of North Johto. I feel like you're kind of hoping you find SS Ticket here. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of time lost if Whirl Islands provides nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh, caught on the backspin.
Oh no.
That's the 6 Pokemon trainer, isn't it?
Run from it. Reddit. It's a 6 poke person.
It's the 6 poker.
Yep. You gotta be careful.
You only bet.
He got at the very last part of the vision. Oh no, too. Oh, just
Yeah.
that was. I was looking at the replay going on. Got my iPad a little bit going there, which is like a few seconds later, and oh no.
Hey, where are you going? Moment. On the bright side, it will be decent XP for the Heracross. Like, at this point, Cedar really does need to catch up on levels, because even though we've had this main for the majority of the seed, it's really under-leveled, right? So I can't put in my mind how many. I guess because you skipped Morty, you haven't gone through tin, so it would be keeping up with the Alakazam. But
well, I mean, even then, well, the thing is he's been losing a lot of experience with
Yeah.
it because of all those ghosts and wiping a little bit here and there. It just
that is true. All right, Tilt-A-Whirl Carnival. What do we got?
Well, okay, so the first thing is first is that he's showing off that movement, although he does have Flash.
Would probably I think he's gonna warp out of here and then use Flash.
Yeah,
when he
no,
goes
no
into melee.
silver wing. At least it's high enough to. What? Oh yeah, he had to have Flash. That was where the squirt bottle was.
Yeah. No, I like this
Alright,
play. Just do the
side,
first check
looks
easy.
like Vice got nothing, anyways, in the first 2 checks. The radio tower, but there's more.
Man, that's gonna be.
Elixir.
I'm hoping the order of operations for Cedar leads him away. Still doesn't mean anything per se yet, but I'm hoping the order of operations works out for CedarBoy here, where you find that fly in Tin Tower, and then he's done enough stuff that he doesn't feel like he needs to go clear out Rocket Tower, and that's kind of his time save. Unless True Director has something. But, Cascade Badge.
Cascade Badge here. Oh,
alright,
okay.
so, you know what? Time already half saved. You found something required. You're gonna need Vice to go there eventually. Will be easier, of course, for Vice to do it. Hello, Lord Spars. Goodbye, Lord Spars. And, like, we're just hoping that CedarBoy goes to Tin, because it just makes sense it's on the way, and then doesn't choose to go to Rockets, unless Rockets has something that's needed.
Oh,
Cuts in here as well.
Okay.
I don't think that outweighs the fact that Vice has Fly, but
no, it absolutely does not.
If you
okay,
go,
so CedarBoy is gonna probably. Is he saving? He's saving there. Okay, I see what he's doing here. He's trying to see if any of these checks are necessary. Oh, never mind. That's the SS ticket. Yeah. He was trying to preserve that fly point or the escape point out. But yeah, this is the. I think he might have wanted to dip out. Actually, he might have wanted to dip out the southwest island.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he wanted to go to Signwood.
Yeah, but now at this point, he's just accepting the northeast island still.
You know what though? I'm glad that it was like I was right with SS ticket because I think
I totally missed what false director the true director.
Nothing.
Had, but I don't
Nothing. It was false today. It was a max post or something like that. But this, like I said, this was if you're. Oh no! If you're. Why is there a what? What was that? Why was there a rival spinning on Vice's?
Well, right. Well, it's because Vice flew over the trigger. He never. The rival never came bumbling out of the gym.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's one of my favorite. Which it's one of the things that you can only see with item rando, is this kind of thing because of how the memory's loaded. All those male swimmers are rivals.
Interesting. Either way, though, Vice is going to be going here. He's going to be getting his SS ticket and a couple other things, which means he's got a lot of advantage he can take right now because he has the fly and Cedar doesn't. And now Cedar's actually going to make his way back, really hoping he's going to choose Tin first.
I don't think he went to Signwood at all. I think he didn't even get the...
He wanted to, though, based on the way he was trying to save his warp there. I'm pretty sure he was trying to.
Yeah,
I like this, though.
Anyways, Vice is going to come in here and start vacuuming up all these checks that CedarBoy already did.
Yeah. I like this, because this means that now...
Yeah. Of course, you can see the difference now between fly and not fly. Is that on one side he was on one side of the world and now he's back to the other, and it's just not gonna unfortunately end well for CedarBoy. So any advantages he was accruing here are all just gonna be nullified.
That's the risk you're gonna take when you maybe, I mean, you don't know if you're that far behind. I've always said it would be cool if you saw each other's tracker to see that sort of thing, and I think it would change the way that people start picking up different checks. But
that'd be interesting. We'd have to think about a way of doing it where it's not just video stuff, but
yeah.
But there's definitely, other things going on.
But you are right. Cedar made the correct calls for his situation. Vice is just in a much better situation to benefit from it anyway.
Vice is still flashing with that last part. I think when you dip out, I think I believe it'd be more worth it just to learn the dark movement at the very end of that. Save those few precious seconds of. But it doesn't doesn't hurt to use Flash there.
Eh.
But yeah, we have... Vice is running out of escape ropes, though.
Oh, we don't get to hear the 3 dogs again, or cats, whatever. Darn.
Yeah, well, stuff was paused.
Actually, we'll get it in. We'll get it in Tin Tower. We'll list it in Tin Tower.
Well, I think we already did, but...
No, I talked over them completely. We know it's a Lapras. On Suicune. Either way, Cedar's gonna do his best to get out of this situation. Like at this point, execution is going to be, very much the decision making for him to keep up with Vice, because Vice is now just gonna be doing whatever he can do because he can fly all over the place. So, nonetheless, Vice is going to go do the Ho-Oh Chamber. No, the cut yelling guy here.
Yes.
No, can't do Ho. No, you can do Ho-Oh Chamber.
He can do Ho Chamber.
Yes, because it's waterfall that's locked
I think
behind
he's waiting to couple it in with the Water Stone Chamber.
Oh yeah, I just saw him fly here, so I figured that's what he's going to be going for.
I think he's getting the surf checks. Teaching over Blizzard with a Verb. I'm not sure I would agree with that move. I mean, yeah, it's more accurate.
No,
I
you
think
go for
Blizzard
accuracy.
was just a coverage move rather than a damage move, and I don't know.
You're just upset that Vine Whips work so much. Now Aurora Beam's gonna pay off. That's all you're saying. Gap skip on CedarBoy's side. Anyways,
I've never seen so excited for Gap Skip.
That's why I'm here. Vice is gonna be checking the back of Lake of Rage. Cedar making his way. Now, the good thing here, Cedar did not skip Morty, right? Eventually, everything brought him back to Morty. That was a badge. The Thunder Badge will be in his possession, so we don't have to worry about him scrambling around when he didn't have Fly. Hopefully, this also means he goes to Tin Tower, gets his Fly, then we start seeing the decision-making try and catch up here. Pokedex found on Vice's side. Free time loss along with Jinx's. See what else we can find over here. I was hoping to lead that into something, but it didn't happen. That's okay.
Well, anyways, CedarBoy is going to be getting his Thunder Badge here, and his access to Tin Tower. Did Vice? Oh no, Vice didn't go up the lighthouse. Okay, that's why.
Nope.
Nope. But he's
gonna go straight to SS.
He's taking a pass.
Yeah.
So there was a badge there. A rainbow badge, right?
Yeah.
So. Eventually
Quick
he'll
check
have to
though.
make his
Probably
way
waiting for
there.
Secret Potion.
The giraffe rig is. Okay, I guess he's trying to get the experience on the Heracross. It's not that much experience at this point.
Well, in CedarBoy's perspective, it definitely feels like it.
Yeah.
Because again, like you're looking at your levels, that makes me think with grabbing all of that experience, we're seeing 10, right?
Oh no, absolutely, he's going to 10, which is the right call.
Yeah, it is. It's just like it's scary to go in there with the levels if you're under level, so you might as well squeeze every last bit of XP out that you can.
Right.
Because really, if you're gonna commit this much, you might as well just commit that much. And part of that is going to be letting your entire team die so that your Heracross can run. So, nonetheless, we'll see how it goes for Cedar. It's not like a completely walled Pokemon. It's gotten Cedar to this point so far.
Alright, so we got. What do we have on the boat? An X special. Very good.
Okay, where does Vice go here first? I always forget I can
he's
do
got
that.
this entire world open to him.
Also,
The nice
machine
thing
part as
about
well.
Although, okay, so he's got machine part. I think he's gonna do the whole machine part quest and return back to get all those items in Vermilion at once.
Yep, and plus you get the Saffron
Oh, we got the
thing.
plane
You got the
badge
plane badge on Psychic. He knows we wanted this. It may be useful. It is useful, Mr. Psychic. But
Thank you
it
very
does
much.
it does give you that middling teleport point, so you can go to Celadon after. You can go over to Lavender. So you got all that going for you. At the very
Yeah,
least.
we have the whole everything. The kind of the world is his oyster, pretty much. The only thing he can't access right now is the Blackthorn area.
Erica.
But
And
or
Erica.
West Kanto, but
And Erica.
he's getting there.
Oh, no, he could access Erica. Never mind, he could access Erica. Can't access Chuck.
Nope,
No Chuck.
not yet.
Anyway, so far, CedarBoy doing pretty well here against the Sages. That's the...
Absolutely.
That's
That
all
was
3
the
gone.
last
So.
one. So now he's gonna go against the Lapras.
Alright, let's see if we can actually hear these this time. That's definitely like the buzz on Entei. The first one was... Oh, the first one... Was that a rock type? Is that Graveler?
Potentially. Could have been Graveler.
It sounds like a rock type to me.
Yeah, the low,
Oh!
the low crawling one is hard to
No,
hear.
no, maybe it was Muck or not Grimer.
It could have been Mach, yeah.
Sounds like a poison. It's poison or a rock type.
Better than what I can do. I'm just drawing a blank.
Okay, you're CedarBoy, you're picking up Fly. Where do you go, Snowbear?
Well, at this point, what's the most desperate location I can go to?
I'd probably go
there.
Kanto.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go Rockets.
Kanto. Go Kanto. Go somewhere. Just you need something.
Professional advice from Snowbear. Just go. Be free.
Well, I mean, honestly, at this point, you know your fly was so much more delayed because you didn't go into Tin Tower, and your main has been struggling for eons.
But you don't...
I mean, I think it's a safe assumption that you probably were not first to fly when he goes to find it. Like, if it was some obscure Ocaria, maybe, but I don't think so right now. I think I think you need to just go.
Well, yeah. Well, it also just makes sense to go to Kanto. There's so many more things in Kanto. Everything else can be grabbed later because you have Fly now, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, though, this could be good unless Machine Part yields something. It would be nice because that entire rocket section can be skipped until Basement Key even. So if you go to Kanto and find Basement Key, then it might legitimize, so at least gives him more places to go. But this might work out in Cedar's favor where he doesn't have to go through that little gauntlet and make up a tiny bit of time there, at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
That's
he'll
our
be picking
hope.
up a Machine Part here, shortly.
No, Machine Part was after Rockets. It was a HMO1, and no, it was something else in here.
What was it? There was something in here. I thought
Machine Part was Sunny Day.
Oh, that's right. It was radio. There was some other key item here.
Was that the Pokedex? Mineral Badge.
Mineral
That's what it was.
Badge.
Mineral Badge.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, you're right. The Machine Part was a radio tower.
Yeah. Which again, it's like Liberation Radio Tower. So maybe Cedar skips that until Basement Key, and that the game's kind of told him to do that now. So clean this up. Go Ho-Oh Chamber if he wants to, or just go straight to Kanto at this point. Just anywhere,
honestly,
anywhere but Rainbow.
Honestly, you have to make a decision.
Rocket.
The most desperate thing you can do is that's what I was trying to say. You have to look. This is desperation time. You find the most inconvenient place. You do Route 25. You do what you can. Just try to. You're hoping that this is as bad as this has been, that it's gonna get worse, and it's gonna be in horrible locations. That's your out.
Is this Ruins of Elf check just the other way?
This is the.
Have they?
This
Not...
is the
Yeah,
Ho-Oh
okay, that's right. This is Ho Chamber. Oh, jeez, keep forgetting you have to go this way. Yeah, so Ho Chamber, then probably Kanto is gonna be on the docket here for Cedar. Meanwhile, Vice just kind of going through.
Oh no, he goes to Lavender. I was like, okay, what?
Yeah,
right,
cleans
he's
that
gonna
up.
get all these checks here. This is very efficient.
Nothing going on.
This is optimal checks for Vice, and this is definitely how you feel good.
It's safe. You have Fly now. You've got a good main. If it yields nothing, you have to also assume it's not going to yield.
We got the coin case in here. We got Max Ether, Full Restore, and Great Ball.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to see that on Vice's side,
No,
right?
Vice hasn't gone there yet.
I thought they did.
No.
They didn't?
He's waiting for Waterstone. He's waiting for the Waterstone check.
Oh. Right then.
I believe that was nothing on Route 12. This is...
I didn't see Super Odd, but yeah, there was nothing on the cut bush. Yep, CedarBoy doing exactly what we thought was going to be happening here. Go for the most. Let's just get it going, get something going. Snowbear's professional advice said eloquently. Machine part yielding nothing.
Nothing so far, yeah.
Could be good. I forget, can you get Misty before you do the machine part thing?
You have to trigger the power plant. At least you have to go to the power plant to trigger first.
Okay.
Although Vice is doing this early, trying to cut CedarBoy off at in the way. Just, it might be that he just likes to do this check a little bit earlier on, but this is the. If it took me this long to get to this stuff, let me make sure I head off any nonsense in the past. It just. What you play to your outs. For Vice, I don't know how he feels ahead or behind, but this is definitely the play to do.
I think at this point,
a little bit early on my end, but you don't know if you're ahead or behind. You know that you've also taken a little bit of some of the struggles. Obviously, you can't know that CedarBoy was unfortunately spectacularly far behind due to just even more main struggles, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I think the call here also is it gives Vice the XP, just that little bit double extra level, so you can start taking on all the gyms in Kanto as well. And then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Like, you'll just be up to snuff with your strength.
We got CedarBoy checking right here. He doesn't have the machine part, so he doesn't know about that, but it's just an Ultra Ball. A long rant for an Ultra Ball. Something I would do.
But again, Cedar is going to be going for as many checks as possible here. Makes the most sense for his position. Still has Rocket Tower in the back, should we need a machine part. But doesn't look like it is necessary.
In the meantime, he's getting his plain badge there.
We're about 3 badges away and an expansion pass away from Go Mode.
Yeah,
so.
no, technically he... Okay, so, as much as we're saying he's far behind, I mean, item-wise... Or progress item-wise, he is tied and ahead of Vice. Check-wise, he might be behind, but you never know.
Well, the thing that I'm thinking about, though, for Cedar is just the main difference. Even if they're the same, you put them both in front of Red, I'm giving it to Vice 10 out of 10. Like you would have to have some kind of dark... Like, what dark Pokemon would have to exist to destroy Alakazam? Because the Alakazam, I guess it would be Tyranitar at this point. No, you have Surf. Like, you know what you need something that's gonna have a stab dark move or something.
I don't know. Umbreon's not much of a threat. Umbreon just exists.
Yeah, like, you need something that won't let Vice set up, because at this point, I'm giving it to Vice's Alakazam to clear out, should they even be on even ground here moving together. But you are right, like, Cedar, it just feels behind with the amount of things that have happened, but because of the way that the seed has kind of pulled Cedar away from those longer parts, like Rocket Tower and things like that, like, it has been not actually that terrible. Okay.
Right.
Fisherman had an Ultra Ball. Just a little.
Our fabulous prize today was the lovely Dig TM. Alright, we're just seeing the... Oh, it was just a Smoke Ball, the other item. Okay.
Yeah. Ultra Ball, yeah. Yeah, if Misty
the Smoke Ball was a little late. It could have been useful a lot earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta check this Pokefan girl before we say Machine Part is dead.
Yep.
Here's hoping. Nothing. Nothing on the Squirt Bottle check either, or the
Bone Ring TM will help CedarBoy, honestly.
It will.
That's his ghost coverage now.
Oh my goodness. Hyper Beam! I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he learned Hyper Beam on Level Up, if I recall correctly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Vice is also gonna go do the plain badge check. But this is good. This is actually okay for CedarBoy. That would mean that there is, until Basement Key, little need to go to Rocket Tower. So we kind of hope Basement Key is last key item?
Yeah, at this point. Although Vice is now, I believe, going up the Lighthouse, going to get all those checks done. I'm hoping didn't miss any items here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was Secret Potion found? Because I don't know
I
how
think it's
far.
just the most efficient checks he's got left. As
Did
far as
Vice
I
go
can
through Rock
tell,
Tunnel?
looking at trying to see from his own tracker, I don't see that there.
Has Cedar?
With how many times the streams have been pausing and
Yeah.
going, I've had to rely on that a lot more to track.
Did Vice go through Rock Tunnel?
Yes, he's
Okay.
already done the whole machine park quest actually.
He did the whole thing. Okay. Yeah. I
And
couldn't
he's
remember
defeated
which way it
Misty
went.
as well.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't. Has he defeated Misty? I don't think so.
No, he,
think
yeah, no. Did he? No, no. He flew away. He went to Vermilion.
Yeah. He got all the other stuff. He prepped for Misty.
Okay, we're going to Violet.
We've already done this check on Vice's side, but we'll see what CedarBoy is up to now.
Buying escape ropes.
Neither of them have checked the secret potion item.
Yeah, they haven't gone to pharmacy actually. That's a good call.
Yeah, they haven't gone to the pharmacy. Tries getting his rainbow badge.
Back of that. Yeah, Cedar's just trying to clean up some other things. He's most certainly skipping the long combat stuff, which I completely agree with here. Oh.
Yeah.
But still
Ooh,
wanted a piece of the action with the
Magikarp
fisherman.
Ooh,
that's a
no.
four. That's a 4 poke, right?
Yes. That's a Magikarp fisherman.
Can you tell how many optionals I hit? But I know how many Pokemon they have.
Oh, this is common enough for me to hit. Wait, I think I've seen someone try to wipe strats on that, but that's unfortunate because the levels are just so low.
It's isn't it even like a level 15 Gyarados?
No, it's all Magikarps.
Is it all Magikarps? I thought that was the one with like the really weak Gyarados that made no sense.
It might have been. It might be a level 15 Gyarados. Honestly, I don't play the vanilla game enough.
Hey, what a coincidence! We're in a randomizer tournament. It's incredible. But yeah. Olivine just being checked, the rainbow badge is picked up. Now we're gonna see the Signwood Pharmacy check.
I like this play. Just cover your bases.
Well, he's got nothing
we got
left
the
to
Pokedex
do.
there.
Silverwing.
We got the Silverwing. All right.
Nothing.
Well, that would have helped CedarBoy a long time ago, but.
Take the copium mask off, Snow Bear. It's not helping anybody. Get out of here. Nobody's going down there for the 60. Nobody.
Not this race, no.
Where is Vice?
He's doing now the Hoa Chamber. He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, I keep I'm getting confused between the two. Let's see what CedarBoy makes a decision here. Hoping it's not Rocket Tower.
I think he's heading to Rockets now.
Yeah.
The only checks the CedarBoy has over Vice.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Does
He's
the
talking
long
to
way.
Douglas. No. That's
Doing it
unfortunate.
the long
You're
way.
supposed to talk to him after you fight Price, not before. You're supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
You talk to Douglas?
In very desperate times, yes.
I haven't known what Douglas has been up to in years.
Well, I made sure to do it when I was racing.
Very well done. Okay. Well, either way, yeah, I think they're both getting to the point where they're going to have to start doing the really awkward one-off checks. You know, Erica is going to be there for Vice.
I mean, Soft Sand is still calling.
Soft Sand and the island. Oh, no, we've seen the island. We haven't seen Soft Sand Girls, so...
You know what they can do now is they have more than enough badges. And they're strong enough.
They're not going there. Nope. Nope. Stop.
There's Victory Road.
Think about what you're saying, Snow Bear.
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, we saw nothing from... Well, Rocket Tower is the machine part, but machine part didn't yield anything, so...
Yeah, Radio Tower itself has been not helpful.
Radio Tower's a trap until basement key. And even then, you don't have to do Radio Tower.
And we don't even have access to Claire either. Or we don't have access to Dragon's Den either.
Yeah,
so...
we have Whirlpool, but we don't have strength. Right now, HMO4 is kind of deciding... You don't need strength to finish the game, technically, though, right?
Nope, but
so...
with how this is and how many items there are left, it is most likely going to be required.
I like this call.
So we have CedarBoy going up Tojo Falls, We got all those juicy items in Victory Road that neither of them were able to get earlier.
Yep.
We got Vice covering the Soft Sand Girls from way back when.
I like this call from CedarBoy. This is the check that you would expect that you would not be going for. It's efficient.
Yeah, it's the most efficient check. At this point, you're pulling a Hail Mary. You go through with it.
Also getting that XP again, like we were saying, like this would be his way to get the XP for the future gyms in Kanto, if he needs to do it, so...
Oh. No, this is... you need to have your XP before you do this. This is...
No, even just on the rival, I'm saying. On the rival.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, Soft Sand Girls or
Alright, well...
nothing?
Yeah, Soft Sand
Full
Girls
restore
nothing.
females?
We got the... We're gonna have the Route 44 checks and Ice Path from Vice.
Which you know is
absolutely
nothing.
Lost location. Absolutely gonna last location this progress. Our breakout items gotta be either expansion card or strength, or it's one of those two.
Our racers are hoping for expansion card. Definitely hoping for expansion pass.
Probably.
Well, we'll see what Victory Road brings.
Victory Road.
Pause in chat. Mystery
egg. Rare candy.
Old. Build suspense, Snowbear.
Stardust.
Wait.
We got a couple more items here. We got 2 more items before the E4 checks. It's coming, guys. It's coming.
Stay believing, chat. We got this. Something's gonna happen here. Something has to happen here. We know it to be true.
We got Nugget. Okay.
10 more super repels.
He's triggering the rival fight.
This is the level up. This is the grind time. This is where you rise and grind for CedarBoy. I think this is fine. I think what he's doing is fine. Unlock E4 if you think you need to do it.
Oh, that's right. We have Misty. We have Misty left. That's right. Vice.
We have Sabrina too. We have Sabrina and Surge
and Erica.
And Erica. I don't know why you're saying we have less decks than left. We got all the gym leaders.
Well, I was just thinking in terms of what CedarBoy was thinking about. Maybe.
CedarBoy's leveling up for the gyms. He's level 40. What if... Okay. Snowbear.
Yes.
Question for you. What do we do if CedarBoy full sends E4 right now? What if he just full sends E4?
Honestly, I think it's a call.
You think you full send this with a level 41 Heracross that has struggled for the past 1 hour 49 minutes?
Well, look, at some point, it's gotta go better, right?
Well, here's the thing. You ragged on the Vine Whip, and it's paid off dividends for Vice. So I think we just pay off on the full send.
No, just no.
No, we didn't get the full send V-Road.
Yeah. All right. He has some sanity. He's not.
But you have Mystery Egg. It's a double check. You can get Mystery Egg.
Boulder badge.
Oh, she's needed. Oh man, she's needed. Yeah, but you don't need machine part for that.
No, you just have to talk to the power plant, which is what I believe he's already done.
I would assume so. Yeah.
We'll change over to Vice's audio now. With
Cedar did get the warp. Yes.
Yeah, Cedar did get the warp. We got Sabrina on Vice's end. Yeah, no, he very much got the warp. He actually went into the center.
Are we getting...
We're getting some trash
cans.
Into
Erica? No, can't. Why would he?
Oh, he would.
He would?
He would.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. We got trash cans raided.
Alright.
We got 1 trash can raided already.
Erica on Cedar's side. Sabrina on Vice's side. So far, 1 gym leader was the call here for Vice. And it's behind all the long stuff, so...
Look, Aurora Beam's doing a good enough job. Oh, boy.
He's patting himself on the back, reminding himself that these are the movesets she's looking at right now.
No, this is... Sabrina's not it. We got a couple more gym leaders.
We have Surge, we have Erica,
I don't think
which
we've even done Janine either. Janine's should be a
Janine
big...
is open. 15 and 14 are still open. Like, we still have a few items here or there.
No items on 14, just 15.
Oh, that's right. 13 has an item? Or am I thinking
That's a
Crazy
hidden
Flying
item, yes.
item?
13 has the hidden item.
Bamboozled by my own lack of running extreme item.
Although CedarBoy still hasn't equipped the leftovers.
Waiting
He
on it.
raided the trash can. I think you need to.
Future investment. Not everything has to be immediate, Snowbear. He's just there. Might as well take it.
Yeah.
Alright, Surge and the one trainer before Erica. It looks electric, but it's not electric, Surge. Nice try.
It could be electric in my heart.
That'd be a good song. Should write a song about that.
That would be a good song. Alright, we got the double Cyndaquil.
Okay.
We're cooking something.
An actual electric type?
Alright, we got the Magneton.
Alright, Erica being
And
started
Venomoth.
as Surge being finished. Just kidding. Venomoth is an absolute unit of force. Okay. And we got Barry.
Mr. Barry.
But your name is Surge. Anyways, hopefully Erica
call
has
me
something
Barry
to force
now.
either. He's just now Barry. Now we're gonna get the Janine thing here from, because that's just multiple or sorry, Erica
No.
and Janine.
Erica, although, are we getting trash cans raided as well?
He already did.
Oh, Vice
He
already?
did
No,
it.
Vice didn't.
Yes, he did. He went earlier.
He already raided the trash can?
Yep. I saw a trash can at some point, so I have to assume I'm right.
I saw that it was Vice. I saw CedarBoy did that. I don't see the trash. I don't see the leftovers on his Alakazam though.
Isn't Barry Surge close to that drinking Omega Strikers? Super
I
stuff,
don't
super
even know.
surge.
I don't even know.
All right, Erica.
I-
Spider web. Yikes.
And heal
Yeesh.
powder. No good.
Naturopathic medicines, but nothing that we're looking for right now. Yep,
Alright,
checking mystery egg.
Checking the mystery egg. I mean, this is very important.
Yep. Naming the rival as well. See if we get. Oh no, never mind. That's not the rival check.
No,
My
he's
bad.
already gone back for that.
Fair.
We got 5 dire hits today.
Do you actually have 5 of those?
Yes. You even get 5 of the key items. It's just there's no way to display that it doesn't show a count of the key items.
Oh, is he doing it? Oh no, is he going for it?
Think
Is it
so.
rocket
I
time?
think it is
Ah.
rocket time.
Yeah, okay, that was our one hope, but I guess there's not really much more that he. Well, they're gym leaders, but I guess he sees that there's a bulk of items here, so tragically, that time will not even be saved.
No, at this point, Vice is.
Yeah, Vice has a firm hold on
Vice
lead
has
now.
firm in the lead right now.
Yeah, this is that. But you know what? Can you blame CedarBoy? He doesn't know where he is in the race. He doesn't know where anything is left because there's just so few things to do.
There's still things. There's still things left.
What
There's
else would
still the
other than
one
gym
from Red
leaders?
Fred
Yeah.
Fred, There's E4. We're running out of checks here.
But unfortunately, the decision has been made to go Rocket Tower, which means if E4 is happening, it's going to be happening on the left side of our screen first, mostly.
Yeah, honestly, CedarBoy wouldn't have been. There's no way CedarBoy could take on the E4. He's under-leveled compared to even the E4 members who have the mid-level 40 Pokemon. Yeah,
X items spell that.
Yeah, they do, but I mean, do you trust this Heracross to
Yes.
live from a gust of wind?
Yes, because Gust of Wind is a Pokemon trading card game card, not an attack.
Fair enough. Thought it was a good play for go for E4 at the time. I mean, I was hoping.
I said it would be.
Desperate.
I said it would have been a great Hail Mary.
I mean, at this point, it's the 2-hour mark. When you're going against an experienced runner, when it starts to get the 2-hour mark, E4 becomes a strong play because they're not done yet. You're not done yet. It's something you do. Going against strong runners, it's definitely something you consider at that 2-hour mark, a little bit before. Depends on how early you think that if they're gonna try to pull that play too.
At the same time, take that advice with a grain of salt, because that's how stronger runners stay ahead. If they give advice like, yeah, you should just go do E4 first, 9 out of 10 times. That's how you'll beat me. Anyways.
Well, I mean, you gotta go to your competition. This is a one-on-one competition. You know, sometimes things work out, sometimes they
The
don't.
only way you're beating me is you Hail Mary E4. Snow Bear 2023. Whirl
No,
Island's
the way
E4
there's
rising
many
badge
ways
check.
there's many ways to beat me. There's many ways to beat me. But we got something.
I'll only lose if you go flyless back to Burn Tower.
Honestly, yes.
Oh! Janine's got the expansion card!
we got
Oh,
two
man.
badges
The
left.
dream's alive. The dream's alive. E4 and the check over here could just be go mode. That would be wild.
It could be. But right now we have a lot more access. We have all of West Kanto. We can.
Oh,
access
sorry,
now.
I completely forgot. There's actually things over there where we used to live in Gen 1. But yeah, there is a chance here that. Now, here's the thing with expansion pass found on Vice's side, which I haven't marked yet.
It's taking.
Oh, it takes time. Okay. Would you take HMO4 as sort of a like, let's not do this right now? Like you keep the West Kanto, right?
You keep the at this point you follow the breadcrumbs. You have your experience thing.
Yeah.
It's more than likely that strength is It's more than likely strength is most likely in Mount Silver somewhere.
Oh, that would be interesting.
With how the randomizer places it, you never know where it could be. Not taking the Meganium. I guess the Meganium's not much of a backup Pokemon when you're weak to virtually everything. But it does have bulk, which I think I would have at least considered, but that's just me.
For Vice, no. For Cedar, maybe, but probably not. There's an Earth badge.
Badge.
My goodness,
Right.
it might be happening.
Alright, we might just have a little dip in West Kanto and then just be on our way.
Well, if he finds the 16th badge, he's here and it's over. Like, there's no way you come back from that. Even if Vice wiped on red 40 times, like if you just find your 16th badge here, it's over.
No, Vice, you dodged around and then somehow, oh no, the bug catcher, the 3-poke bug catcher.
Tactical farming, don't worry about it. Either way, false director actually being a false director coming up here for CedarBoy.
Yeah, I believe he already got the machine part that was
yes, he did.
To the girl.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
At this
no.
point, if you are a Cedar fan, you are hoping Vice has to find strength. If you're a Vice fan, you're hoping in the next 6 or 7 checks, Vice finds it. Vice just finds a badge here and it's over. You definitely do Brock now. You do everything you need to do. Nope. Well, he'll tell you how to find items, but he won't give you the badge. I would do Brock here if I was Vice. Like, it just feels right to me to just clean stuff up.
In the forest.
I know, but oh my goodness, it's go mode. Oh my goodness.
That's go mode.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Vice has so much time. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, folks. We're holding out. It could still be a troublesome lead. It's possible, but we're hoping for a clean finish. This has been a mean enough ROM. We want a clean finish for.
You can't take it back to where you caused this. You did this. No, you can't start sounding like the good guy. This is your fault.
Oh, I'm never the good guy.
I know, but like you cannot look like the good guy right now. What level is the Alakazam?
Round 50. It should be fine.
With some rare candies, hopefully enough.
I mean, honestly, if I have a lead that's anywhere close to level 50 in level, I know I'm safe for red. Although with the Alakazam, it does get a little. It can
physical attacks. Physical attacks can cause some pain.
Yeah, so with Alakazam, turn 1, you X-Defend. Normally with most folks, you Guard Spec. With Alakazam, you X-Defend. If they have a physical move, you want none of that. It's 52 right now, which is very solid. It still hasn't used any candies, as far as I know. Let's see how many candies. We have the leftovers. You were right. He did raid the trash cans. We have 2 candies.
54. Okay.
That's still respectable.
That'll do. Yeah, I mean, Alakazam is definitely higher up on the base stat total as well. The only concern is for Vice, obviously with running something that's kind of considered a glass cannon on the physical side, you just have to hope that while you're setting up X-Defends, there are no high crit moves or any physical moves that are just going to break that X-Defend where you're just taking a bunch of time. Like we said, though, Vice has so much time right now. Cedar, I don't see any way Cedar catches up unless we have a super rude red fight. So
no, CedarBoy is still so underleveled, even considering for red. He still has to fight Misty. He has not done that fight yet. He still has to go to Janine. He has not done that yet, and then he has to go to West Kanto. There's just too much.
Well, if we wanted a physical Pokemon to keep this race interesting, Machamp most certainly is the one. With a Hyper Beam, no less, and that was a super greedy guard spec, but that's not going to do it. X-Defen's not going to live that. That's interesting.
X-Defense ain't living that one.
No, X-Defense, he has to hope for a miss.
Yes, he needs
which is really spooky. This has become almost slots now for Vice. That's kind of terrifying, actually. Let's see. No, he has to miss.
No, yeah. Well, okay. So here's what Vice can do.
Switch.
You put a different Pokemon out in the lead.
Yeah. Waste.
And you hope
is it going to use Hyper? No. You start with Alakazam, switch to make it use the Hyper Beam, then put it back in and just try and blast it. Yeah, this is the call.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there.
He didn't switch though. Oh, he can also just revive.
No, he has to do damage, but the problem is also so he doesn't have very many Pokemon. He doesn't have very many revives. Unfortunate. Oh wow, Hyper Beam missed. There's the full restore. That's not. Oh, Flash Strats. There we go, Flash Strats. I like that.
Did he actually blind him though? Did he actually get him?
Yes, he got him once.
Not mattering yet.
Well, Vice still has a little bit of time. It's not quite over yet.
We're getting an update. It's crashed on screen at the moment.
It's.
Don't leave us in suspense, Snowbear. Tell us what happened. Does the level 4 Gyarados beat the level 81 Machamp?
I think not. From what I can tell from the future. Oh, he beat the Machamp. He beat the Machamp.
All right. Oh man.
Fortress.
He's got Flamethrower.
Does he? I don't think he taught Flamethrower.
He didn't teach Flamethrower.
Oh
my goodness.
Special defense drop. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He didn't teach Flamethrower.
Okay, but now he also knows that if he resets this fight, he should teach Flamethrower. There he gets to the first two.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is again.
Yeah,
there's so much knowledge that Vice and so much time Vice has to just make this work. Yeah, exactly the play. Get rid of probably Vine Whip. Yeah, Vine Whip's still on that moveset, by the way. Meanwhile, CedarBoy is getting trolled by a really physically bulletproof.
You're the one who's been advocating for Vine Whip this entire time. Well,
not anymore. No, we don't need that anymore. We're good. We're good. Vine Whip can retire. It's all good.
You can't give up on there.
Too late. Already given up. Changing teams. Anyways, we're going to see the exact same strats coming in from Vice, except now that Fortress will be handled. Honestly, you just keep... I would say for Vice right now, you just keep going with the attacks because you think you can OHKO until you feel like you need to set up or can set up. Because Alakazam has more than enough damage.
He's going to have to... Oh, luckily... Red didn't heal, so...
Yep.
Okay, I mean, even there, and he would have you got Flamethrower because that's when Red sends his next Pokemon. That's the scariest thing he has against you. Hopefully, he doesn't have anything else.
Articuno does have a lot of special defense. I think this is the time you set up now, Snowbear.
Yeah. Oh,
yep, Whirlwind. You're good.
No, you set up another. That's that's Razorwind. Oh no.
Crit chance on Razorwind will claim him.
It's a high crit move, so that's 1 in 4. Honestly, at that point, actually, I would have.
No, you don't kill. It's got too much special defense. It's got 130 special defense. It lives.
Well, I mean, at this point... Alright, so Vice, you Flamethrower, and then you...
Okay.
He's got this.
He's good. He's
not gonna heal.
Oh, the AI derp.
Alright, once you go to the next Pokemon, I think you need to throw a Revive.
That you can revive, you can set up on, no problem. We've said... Oh my goodness, man! It's actually happening. This is scaring me a smidge. You know what the most interesting part is, Vice? Or for Vice here? If Cedar catches up...
I think that's Boulder Badge on...
No, this is Expansion Pass. Boulder Badge is on Misty.
No, well, that's what I'm saying, is that I think CedarBoy just did Misty. We've been so intent on this fight
got
that...
the crit anyways. Got the crit. 2 Pokemon away. Magmar, that dies.
That goes down. Oh! No! No!
It listened to us before with the mirror coat!
No! Oh my goodness.
Okay,
there's a reason why Red's the great equalizer. Oh no!
So, the plan is to set up and hope on Articuno, I think. You hope it doesn't crit, you set up an X, he needs 1 extra X special to take that Magmar out.
He needs something, yeah.
No, that's the play. Everything that he's done up to now works. The only adjustment that needs to be made is not set up on the Clefable, because now we know it has Stab Thrash. You set up on the Articuno.
Well,
that way you can kill it.
Means you know that it can't go after... You can set up an X defense because it'll be locked into Thrash.
No, but he wasn't like he was still getting 2 shots. You're just healing nonstop.
Oh,
He gets a crit, you're dead anyways. I think Articuno is the easiest one to. He's just going for it. Though.
Missed.
He missed with the Razor Wind. That's also okay because that means he lives 1 Thrash from Clefable, barring a crit.
We got
set up
the
the
X defend here. Very good, very good. X defend.
Taking aim. He's got more time. He could probably take this hit now. Blizzard does not freeze.
Okay.
Still a 2-hit KO, amazingly. Wow.
Well, I think at this point it's gonna start blizzarding because Thrash is now there's +2 defense on the Thrash, so. It's just gonna blizzard. You just stall out the blizzards.
You stall out the blizzard, but
at this point you can't play. You can't play. All right, this Thrash.
3-hit KO. This is what you set up X specials right now. This is exactly where you go with it. Hope you don't get a crit. Heal up.
Exactly.
He's got 20 hyper potions. He's good to go. Everything going according to plan is what Vice needs right now to win this. Meanwhile, Cedar is taking a look at the Snorlax. He's very close to go mode.
He runs. He doesn't even catch it. I mean,
he doesn't need to. He knows he's just got to go. We can't see what's happening right now. Still, we're updated. We're frozen again.
We're frozen. We're gonna. Oh, it looks like
CedarBoy's 1 badge away. We need to know what's happening.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna happen. I think it looks like we're a little bit frozen, but when it updates, it should be very clear here.
Magmar is out. Gets the Thunderbolt off. Doesn't get the kill. The Surf's gonna kill. One more Pokemon left here for Vice, and it's going to be a Gengar. It's poetic, but it's also over. Vice. GG takes the win over Cedar.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Cedar would have had to look at that, too. Oh, jeez.
GG. Yeah, no, and Cedar is just now getting his go mode item. This is a heartbreak, but Vice pulled it through.
That's unreal how that went. Actually unreal.
All right. Whew. When Vice is ready, he'll come join us. He's Ice Beam too. Wow. GG Vice.
Thank you.
That was from start to finish something insane and crazy.
Yeah, that was.
We need your thoughts.
I don't think I've ever seen Union Cave as many times in a ROM in my life. Backtracking multiple times. I think I did pretty good at death warping. There was one death warp that I didn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, there was that one death warp on Cherry Grove Water that I don't think you were intending, but
yeah,
it ended up working out for you okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go on and try to do go back. I think I had something for Elm, and then I was gonna try to see if I can do 26, 27, but I didn't. I had a level 4. Like I knew I wasn't gonna get far, so when I warped back to Azalea, I was like, I'll just go on go back to Goldenrod, and then it worked out, and it's like, oh, now I had to backtrack again. Yeah, that was an interesting ROM, and Red was mean.
Yeah.
It had like nowhere I could set up well.
I think your best bet was either the Fable or the Articuno, but Articuno with the Razor Wind crit, right. It would have high crit. You can't pick on the misses there, so.
Right, so it's like, well, I just have to psychic this Machamp until he's dead, and I know I'm gonna have to revive for that. It's like every Pokemon would kill me, and I'd have to figure out, okay, how do I deal with that one? And then the thing that got me, that almost broke me, was Magmar with Mirror Coat. It's like, come on, lived on 1, and then he Mirror Coated me.
Yeah, that was heartbreak, and oh my gosh, this has been just a nightmare for both of you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the Alakazam was good for the most part. I think you were hoping for something better, but you took it through.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I did a practice run with Wingage recently, and like I've had trouble with Alakazams. Alakazam's great. Like he's strong, but he's so frail.
All right, GG Cedar, you were so close, yet unfortunately, I think you just got.
Where
do we talk about this? Do we talk about the ghost in Faulkner's gym, or do we talk about the ghost on Slowpoke Well?
I got dogged so badly. And besides that, Vice, if you run a special mon, congrats to you. You won like 15 minutes, I think. 30 yams.
Yeah, there's a few good ones. I actually taught I went into Red, and Red had a fortress that just
You were running with
wrecked me.
Vine Whip the entire time. I was a
I
hater on the
should've-
Vine Whip.
I
I was a hater on
yeah.
that the entire time.
It was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I should teach over this, but I gotta go fast, and so I
had
just
no
didn't bother.
choice. I had no choice on that one. I was so stuck. I had no clue what to do. My mind just went blank.
You could have. I think there was times like I think the giraffe would have been a safe switch for you as well. I guess maybe.
maybe.
Committing. I think you had waterfall at that point. Committing when you went back the other times, but unfortunately, no, it was just unfortunate for you. The Heracross wasn't it, and I think that was unfortunate. Is that sticking on it, and then you just lost so much time.
Yeah. And not only that, there were like so many like small mistakes I made here and there because I was like so frustrated after a while. Just like hit. It's like I've never talked with a guy in Violet, like never. I just like inputted incorrectly and just did the talk.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I fought like 4 optionals. I was having a tough time dodging some optionals. Like I think it was just nerves getting to me. Where a few things there.
I think 4 as well, including the 6-mon guy.
The one outside whirl.
Oh, he got you on the backstroke there. He got you at the very last tile. He
Yeah.
you were past, you were through. You're like, I'm clean. And he goes, wait just a second.
I was rolling my eyes so hard.
I did get one clip. I think I can safely post. I'll have to go back to post it later. But there was one clip of something. I think it was. Oh no, it was the talking to the guy in Violet, Earl. That's what I got.
Yeah.
The guy that takes you to the school.
By accident. I was trying to do like the surfing Violet, and like by some weird coincidence,
do you know what your level of the Alakazam was at the very end? Did you?
I think I leveled to 56 in the red fight.
Red fight. Okay. I missed that one. That's something we need. We need for life. But yeah, that was. Wow, that was. No, it's unfortunate. It was the beginning was rough for both of you, but I have to say, Cedar, you guys both. I think I'm amazed you kept your head on top of yourself, but that would have been. I would have just been so done.
Oh no, I was like done like after the Gengar. I was just like running on fumes. Honestly,
I mean, your desperate plays kept you in there because you held off on the radio tower for the longest time. Unfortunately, Vice. Oh, Vice, you did get to fly much sooner than him, but yeah, no, that was a lot of it. And it was just unfortunate that it was just the beginning was. I've never seen such a horrible
so
back
much
and forth.
backtracking. Yeah, the one thing I was nervous about was I wasted a lot of time in Mount Mortar waterfall area where I couldn't repel so many encounters.
I think at that point,
I should have gone on to Mahogany, got the levels there, and then came back. But I wanted to do it in one shot. But after I committed to it, it was like this was a mistake.
Yeah,
Cedar, we were hoping Cedar. So you Vice, you found the Politoed. That might have been something to catch and candy up. Cedar, we were hoping you saw the Fanpy. We were hoping you would just get the 32 Fanpy, candy it.
Yeah, I was like at some point I was debating, but I didn't want to like take any more encounters because besides that, everything else was so bad.
Yeah, you
like at that point, I was like, okay, it is what it is. I'm just going down.
I don't know. Do you have anything else? Anything else to say for Pokemon? I know you've been kind of carrying me along with this.
Oh, sorry, I was getting some ice packs to help with all the bruising and battering that seed did to my brain. But no, it was very well done. We were saying it was an incredible display of how death warping can really help you get around the world. Yeah. We got to see it over and over and over and over again. And we got to see NPCs that no one would ever pass by and even notice. So, thank you for that.
Vice,
and we're so sorry that Snowbird clicked the button.
What was that?
We're so sorry that Snowbird clicked the button.
Oh, sorry. Cedar, what did you say?
Oh, sorry. How many death warps did you do?
Oh gosh, I
think I did at least like 6, I think, or something.
Let's see. I know. This one could have been better. I should have should have box healed and deposited Pokemon in the bug catching, but forgot until I was already past
Yeah,
Spinner
I saw
Hell,
you go
and so
to
I
the radio
boxed.
tower. I got so confused that there were
Right.
guys in there, but you weren't fighting them.
Right.
I thought, did you have 7 badges? But no, they just invaded. But they haven't taken. They're setting up. I was learning that.
Right, and so I should have deposited everything at bug catching, but I always forget that PC's there. So I box healed, or like deposited at the radio tower, went back up to Spinner Hell, and Death Warped from there back to Azalea, which was not great, not a huge one, but a little bit. And then I went all the way back to Cherry Grove, then Death Warped back to Azalea. Got the one item by Soft Sand Girls, which was I think Zephyr. Or Flash, It was something, which then made me want to backtrack again. So then I can't remember if I Death Warped.
No, you did exactly as I did with Death Warped
again. You Death Warped after. Did you mention the Death Warp after getting the Flash from Mystic Water?
Yeah, I actually Death Warped on a wild. I was not trying to Death Warp there. I was going to try to see if I can go a little further, but I ended up Death Warping to a wild. And then I can't remember if I Death Warped back from the Soft Sand Island back to Azalea then or not, or if I just walked it. But then I went up, did more stuff like flash things, then Death Warped back to Azalea again. it was a decent amount. And I think at that point I went all the way up to Route 27 up to the Badge Gate, just because I had Whirlpool, Water, and Waterfall, so I could get all of it in one shot.
Yep.
That was frustrating because there was a lot of encounters that my level 20 something couldn't repel. And then I Death Warped on the girl that guards the gate, that one girl there. I Death Warped on the guy below it. That's right. I Death Warped on the guy below back to Azalea. So it was like 3 or 4 Death Warps.
Yeah, we had similar Death Warps in that regard. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like in the first half hour I was just 10 minutes on Gengar and Haunter. It was that bad for me.
I had my Zam came with Bite, so I didn't have too much trouble with Ghosts, luckily.
You have no idea how happy I was to finally get like Boomerang or something. I was like, finally I can hit this properly without 5x specials on Vine Whip, because that was embarrassing. And not only that, Zapcat and Ice Beam Gengar hits kind of hard.
Oh yeah, that would hurt. I don't remember which Pokemon it was, but there was a Pokemon I noticed that tried to hit me with Zap Cannon, missed, and then used Lock on him. Like, you jerk! I luckily knocked it out before it could use Zap Cannon again.
Also, there was a hole with Aeroblast. There was a Moltres with Aeroblast. There were the Cyndaquils with Aeroblast.
Red had an Articuno with Razor Wind.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, honestly. I'm just...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that the Heracross ain't it, folks. That was a rough to begin with Vital Throw something, and unfortunately it just never got better for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was nervous starting with that Alakazam because I've struggled with Alakazam lately because he just can't take a hit, and then this one came with Bite Solar Beam, and it's like, that's almost not good enough, but it worked.
It worked well enough. Unfortunately, it was well enough. So I guess that was fortunate it did. But yeah, that was.
And you can see on my stream there, he did have 14 special DVs, so that helps.
Yeah. I think what the 2 defense. If you had even a little, but that was rough. That was the Machamp, but luckily you had enough special attack to 2-shot it, and he didn't heal at all. But even if he did, he would have been able to handle it.
How about my Alakazam trying to learn Swords Dance on level up? Come on.
No comment on that.
Yeah, well, it was a match. I think you both tried as much as you can. CedarBoy, unfortunately, you got the very short end of the stick there.
Not even the stick. I got like the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, that was something.
So how close were you to go mode? What were you missing? Ah,
He needs to do
okay.
Misty. I thought he had already done Misty, but I guess you hadn't.
No, there was like so many things going in my mind at some point, especially with like the switches between regions, because I was like, I don't want to miss a check. I don't want to miss a check.
Yeah.
So I wasted time on that. Also, like the Mount Mortar thingy. I was trying so hard to switch there, but everything looked so bad. I was so sad. I was like, okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah. That was.
And then I slightly forced the Mahogany Brockets just to get the levels because I needed them.
Right. I think I was already advocating at that point. Your giraffe had Thunder at that point. And Flame Wheel. You had Surf. You had Psychic. I think you just accept the shiny loss, and because your Heracross was not making it at that point. But you persisted, which was, in its own thing. I'm not gonna say it was bad. It was definitely you made it work, which is.
I don't know, in the end it was
hard
bad,
part.
let's be real. It's like, if I switched to like anything was special, it'd been like quite better, honestly. But it was just unfortunate with this one, but I can only blame myself for it.
Well, this is only round 1. There's more rounds to go.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, so definitely give a follow to both of our runners, please. And please give a follow to my co-commenter, Pro Pokenoob, who, with amazing analogies and just enthusiasm, really makes these fun to watch.
It's not about me. It's about the race.
I would like to point out it can't get like any wonkier than this, so...
Is that a challenge?
I was gonna say, don't
please,
challenge Snowbear to make worse ROMs.
No more, please. I've already watched enough cursed seeds.
Oh no, okay, like,
This is only round 1.
And I should have known what to expect, knowing that Snowbear generated the ROMs for a lot of the tournament.
Look, at least Cedar did me a favor and fought Douglas.
The funny thing is,
Yeah, I was hoping, Vice, you would at least talk to him
thought about it. I seriously thought about fighting Douglas, but I didn't. Just 'cause I knew you were commentating.
A part of me was like, should I do Morty or should I do like the Radio Tower? And I was
in
like,
shambles.
As soon as I got that badge on Morty, in my brain I was like, ha, take it, Snowbear.
I was in
Acquired
shambles.
Morty.
Same.
I was in shambles. But anyways, I don't know if I have much else. Well, any final thoughts before we wrap it up for the next match? That's in about the next match.
I don't think I
That
have
should
anything.
be in about half an hour. So.
Yeah, I just need to recover my
channel.
sanity for a bit.
I think you'll have the rest of the day as well for that.
True. I'll just relax and chill and see the other rounds maybe. And then point out, man. Oh well.
Alright. Well, thank you very much, both of you. Best of luck for your next races, and
Thank you.
it can only get better from here, right?
Cheers for the hosting.
So we'll see you all in half hour for the next race, and then we'll have a couple more. We have 3 more in the next 3 days. So stay tuned.
Nice. See ya.